with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill. He promised Chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Chad's been 9 and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, fresh when you're, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most things up across the board we charge toward because his score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why is she but also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not in burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew fan his chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Clawless Cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits are well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. 3 streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today. It's fucking today. Wait, Thursday. Thursday? Oh, hold on, I generally lose fucking track of time, but I have like fucking 2 days. It is Thursday, yeah. Guys, okay, it is Thursday, 26th of December 2024, otherwise known as Boxing Day if you're in the UK. I can remember what fucking day it was. I mean, I know it's the 26th, but I was like, what actual day is it? Oh, it's a Thursday, isn't it? Ah, fucking great. But yeah. Guys, hope you all enjoyed Christmas. I hope Santa was good to you all. Hope you had a fucking robust, meaningful time, whatever. However you spent your holiday season, whatever. It is no longer Christmas. It is a wee bit sad, I know, you know, but it's no longer Christmas. It is what it is.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you, 1 Minute Man, for giving a $2 super chat, and there's no message attached to it. Although 1 Minute Man did also become a member. There's something oddly familiar. There's something vaguely familiar about that name, 1 Minute Man. It can be the person that gave Phil Burnell $13,000 over the span of like a year and a half or something, was it? Tipping him $20, $30 every single day. Nah, it couldn't be that same 1 Minute Man. Nah. But thank you very much, 1 Minute Man, for not only becoming a member, but for the super chat as well. Very kind of you indeed. But yeah, as you can see, Phil Burnell is awake. He's online and all that jazz. And yeah, he's got some good news for us all. He's going to be doing some testing of his microphone. Yep, today's stream is going to be dedicated to the podcast anyway. Looks like they'll have a whole big section of him testing the microphone settings. Today is mic testing day, lol. Plus he's bragging about playing Call of Duty on keyboard and mouse. He's pretty hyped for that apparently. Oh, for God's sake. And naturally Phil says he has no idea how to actually position his microphone with the new boom arm. We're going to experiment a bit today and figure it out. Oh god, isn't it wonderful for Phil saves wait until he's actually live to burden his audience with a shit. You know, isn't that such a kind and thoughtful content creator that Phil Burnell is to fucking do that shit? I'm sure Phil will also tell us about Christmas and how it was for him and all that jazz. Anyway, 2 seconds guys. That was me muting the microphone so I could fucking cough. I've still got a wee bit of a lingering cough. It's annoying as hell, but it is what it is. Anyway guys, there's a couple of things to show you while we wait for Phil to go live. First of all, this was made. Like, somebody created this. Like, Derek of Coomland. They created this AI thing, and it has no audio, but it looks ridiculous. It's kind of graphic. It's graphic as all hell. And it's like, what?
Oh my dog! What's up?
Oh, thank you, 1 Minute Man, again for the super chat, who says I recently emailed Philip about a possible interview. I mean, it's what would he? I mean, an interview about what? What are you gonna do? Asking for your fucking money back? Hey Phil, you know that $13,000 I gave you? Well, where is it? Nah. I mean, I don't know. Oh, wait, well, Chris is saying he looked a new version with audio. Did he? There's a new version with audio? What the? And he also made this version. I think Gamerface Gaming did his own taking it.
Now, guys. Now, guys.
Jesus. So that was Gamerface Gaming doing his own taking it. You know, that's insane. One more time, full screen.
Now, guys. Now, guys.
Jesus, man. I want to see this one as well. They just start boxing. Need audio again. That's. Oh, I thought Cat lost that fight, but look at Phil. Phil ended up falling off a chair at the end. Yep. I'd say Cat won. Cat won that particular battle. Phil got rocked and knocked off the chair. Jesus, man. There's also a clip. It's a 4-minute clip here. And it's just, I've not seen this, but how DSP Gaming turned a holiday stream into a tax stream real quick. It's a 4-minute clip. Oh, Phil's starting apparently. Let's just put him on pause. I'm not ready. Let's build up some fucking speed up drips, okay? I want to see how Phil quickly turned a holiday stream into a tax stream real quick. This is not a recent thing, of course. This is from 2018. So 6 years ago now. Bloody hell.
I already gave the rough estimate. All right. That's a rough estimate based on what my accountant / tax attorney told me I would have need to pay over the course of this year in quarterly payments. Okay. However, what you need to understand is that estimate has two contingencies. The first estimate is that they're assuming that the money I make this year is exactly the same as the money I made last year. The second contingency is assuming that I made those payments on time. Well, guess what? I can tell you guys two things. Number one, I made different amount of money this year than I did last year. How much? I have no idea. I won't know that until I do my taxes, until I actually sit down and I look at income versus expenses and I do that number crunch, which I'm going to be doing probably in February.
This is why a lot of people also mock Phil Burnell on a regular fucking basis. Phil Burnell is told he gets a breakdown of his income every single month from a variety of different sources, whether it's Patreon, whether it's YouTube, or PayPal as well. Fucking start breaking. Yeah, every month it gets broken down for him, and he needs to. And a responsible content creator would be archiving this data and logging this data, maybe on a monthly basis, at the most, you know, so they keep on top of these fucking things, so it doesn't come as some big fucking surprise to them when it comes time for the tax man to call, and like, oh my god, I didn't realise I owed all this money. And that's the thing about Phil. Phil as well is awful for this. He never sets aside the tax money for tax purposes. When it comes to the fucking tax season, Phil starts begging ultra hard because he's got taxes he needs to fucking pay, and Mr. Responsible Financial fucking Planner did not fucking set money aside for the tax man.
Okay. I have no idea what I made in 2018 yet. There's no way I could figure this out yet. Okay. I could guess, but I could be totally wrong. That's number one. Number two, I didn't make the quarterly payments this year. I didn't have any money to do it. So that means there's going to be interest. There's going to be fees. There's going to be all kinds of stuff that accumulated over the course of this year that are going to make what I owe to the government even more because I didn't do my quarterly payments. So when I give you guys a ballpark figure of kind of what I'm going to owe next year, that's exactly what it is. And by the way, that's kind of what I said on Thanksgiving when I first revealed this whole issue. Okay. That's exactly what I said. But people want to just make, oh, well, that's all Phil owes, and that's exactly right, and Phil should have a countdown on his streams of how much he's raised towards it. No. Number one, that number could be wrong. And then how dishonest would it be for me to say this is what I owe, and then we raise it and it's not enough, and I'm like, you know, that's not right. That's messed up. That would be irresponsible of me, and I wouldn't want to do that, you know. But what it is, the people who want this are people who basically want to say, look at how much money Phil raised. It's the people who are jealous. It's the people who want to detract. It's the people who want to take away from the streams. Having a running tally of what's being raised takes away from the fun interactivity of why you guys are here on the streams to begin with. I don't want the entirety of today's holiday stream, which is supposed to be me playing games and having fun and drinking and interacting with you guys in a holiday setting, to be about, oh, here's what we're raising towards a goal. It's bullshit. You know what I mean? That's bullshit. And they just want to distract from us having fun. And that's why I'm not going to do that. I'm just not. I'm not going to fall for the bullshit. Having a running tally on a phantom total that may or may not even be correct is not a good idea. I'm not dumb enough to think that, okay? So, no, I'm not going to do things. Because here's what they really want to do. They want me to set up a goal on stream. Then we raise it, but then I find out it wasn't the correct goal. Oh, you see, Phil lied. Now he took those money and he embezzled that money. He's going on a vacation, or he's flying to Tahiti, or he bought a boat, or he has a fucking metal golden statue in his house of himself, or, you know, all kind of stupid shit. Like that idiot on stream who says don't ever give Phil any contributions because he eats fast food. This is the mentality of the common person who doesn't like me. Okay?
Bear in mind, this is like before the bank leaks. The bank leaks happened in 2021. So when Phil was saying all these fucking things, most people were hypothesizing of what Phil was doing with the money. Most people had a rough idea of what the money Phil was making. But there was always a burning question of where did that fucking money go? Like Phil Burnell, even during his fucking Twitch days, he was still making decent money. He was making like 10 plus grand a month. And yet he's still fucking begging every fucking day, and it's like, how in the fuck can somebody fucking make that much money and beg so much? It doesn't make sense. And there's a rough idea as well about Phil's kind of bills, internet, for example. He gave a rough idea of what internet package he had, so he could fucking work out that way for Comcast what he was spending on internet for a personal line and a business line, and also utilities as well, water bill and all that shit, you know, all this crap. The tractors worked this out. And they could fucking tell there's a huge discrepancy, you know, the money that Phil was needing to fucking live and pay his fucking bills, he should have been living extremely fucking comfortably. So the burning question was, where was that extra money going? And of course in 2021, the big massive fucking reveal, I think, you know, we all know where the fucking extra fucking money went. Look at all those Apple iTunes microtransactions, baby. But yeah, we all know where that fucking money went.
But you see my point? That's why I'm not going to do it. I refuse. It doesn't make sense. All right? If you guys want to contribute, I'm incredibly appreciative. All right? It helps me out tremendously. This month in particular, like I've already mentioned, I'm strapped. If you tip me in the next few days, it would help me tremendously. But
he's strapped for cash. This was his, like, he's on Twitch right now. At the height of his popularity, essentially, you know what I mean? On Twitch. He's used to getting fucking big support on Twitch as well. There'll be support streaks, not shit, and, you know, and cheer wars and all that crap, you know what I mean? Like, this is... And yet he's sitting here saying, I'm strapped, guys. I really need help, I'm strapped. He's sitting there with 1,800 subscribers on Twitch. You know how much that is a month on Twitch? He's sitting there with over 1,800 subscribers on Twitch, telling his audience he's strapped for fucking cash. Seriously?
I'm not expecting anything. Anything that I get, I'm incredibly grateful for. I'm not going to have a running total of things here that becomes what the stream's about, like a fundraiser. We're not doing that. This is supposed to be a holiday gaming stream, all right? So I'm not going to fall for their bullshit, and I'm not going to turn it into that, because that's what they want. They want me to seem like a negative guy and a jerk who's here all about money and all about shit, and I'm not. You know, once the stream starts with gameplay, I'm not going to be talking about that anymore. I'm only bringing it up now because these are people who were asking about it on pre-stream. Okay.
Jesus, that was a clip. Obviously, I was on WPIG's like Christmas stream. Obviously, it was automatic running stream on WPIG TV, and Dumpy Koala felt, you know, like they wanted to clip that and show it. That was an interesting clip, to say the least. I know Phil's live, but DSP Gout has put a thread together of the funniest moments he had that Phil has done this year. Like, just random funny moments from this year. I've not seen this thread yet. I want to fucking see them together, you guys. So, the first funny moment is Phil trying to add a tie goal to the rewards.
I think I bought these ties for my wedding because I wasn't sure which one I wanted to wear. So I think I bought both, and then I just chose that day which one I was going to wear, and I couldn't even answer for you which one I wore. I have no idea. So I do have two ties, and someone said to me, Phil, do you remember how to tie a tie? Let's see. Do I remember how to tie a tie? Well, this might be very sloppy because I haven't done this in ages, okay? I think it goes somewhat like this, if I remember.
Man,
you gotta hold it like tight
to
here,
death.
and you go around.
Well, it's catching on my shirt. Go around like this. Yep. You hold it. Right? And then you just have it go up and over and through. Like this.
This one goes out to the one and only.
DSP tries it, dressing for a job interview.
So I did it, but it's horrible. I did tie it, but it's incredibly sloppy. But I did tie it from memory. Look at that. I haven't done that in a long time.
He's proud
So there
of
you go. I
himself.
actually remembered how to do it. It's really bad. It's not even or anything. What I would do is you adjust it. You make it more even, right? But that's what it is. It's muscle memory. You know, I did it so much when I was in high school. It was a private high school, and you either had to wear a shirt and tie or a polo shirt. So I would alternate. And then I had an office job. For a while, I had an office job where you had to wear a shirt and tie or something else. You know what I'm saying? So there you go.
Remember, this is from this year. This is from this year, 2024.
I can tie a tie. It's just from memory. It's sloppy. It doesn't look great. You know, you can adjust it after the fact. You know, you pull the shirt out, and, you know, there you go. Anyway, so yes, I can tie a tie, and we have them. Now it's silly because people are like, "Will you have a tie goal on your stream?" By the way, just unties just like that. All you gotta do is pull it. Will you have a tie goal on your stream? Probably not, unless people really, really wanted it, right?
Jesus, man. If people want to give me fucking hundreds of fucking dollars for it, then aye, sure. But I don't think I'll do it because I don't think anyone wants to give me hundreds of dollars for fucking having a tie goal.
I don't know why people would care so much about a tie goal on the stream. If we're gonna do a tie goal, then it would replace the vest, basically, right? We do gunner glasses, hat, tie. I guess if we hit $200, then we would add the vest or.
Jesus Christ, man. You can't forget how scummy Phil was back in the fucking day. So that was one of the first moments of Phil trying to add a tie goal as a reward. What's the next thing he's done here? He's drilling a drill through drywall.
The screw went all the way through the drywall, but it's not sticking. It's loose and won't stay put. How does that even make sense? It's a self-boring screw. There's no hole in the drywall. How is that possible?
You fucked up, Phil.
I can try the one at the bottom. If the bottom one works, we're okay. I can also put sticky things behind it. It's not stripped. It's a self-boring screw. It can't be stripped. No, these are self-boring screws. They don't need anchors. I literally just used self-boring screws in every other honeycomb and it worked. This one, it didn't. I have no clue what just happened. I did it exactly the same as all the others, and this one didn't work. And I'm very confused at that.
The Phil is confused.
Yeah. Hold on one second.
Does he have to find the screw? It went through the drywall. He just fucking waddled out a shot. Graceful. Right, what's next?
That's it.
What's next? The next one, DSP tries to change a tip goal to add stuff to his background for one day instead of his usual glasses, hat, vest. It did not go over well with his chat and it got forgotten about. We get the famous "It's Wolverine time." Wolverine. I don't think I remember this. I don't think I remember this.
Here, what this person is suggesting is instead of everything being like attire related, $50 put on glasses, $100 put on a hat, $150 put on a vest, right? Instead of that, we take a look at the actual decorations that I have in the closet. Now, I'm not going to say holiday decorations. That's stupid. Those should only be out for particular holidays, right? But, you know, if you think about the things I have, you know, that I put out here as decorations over the years. Yeah, I've got various, you know, little knickknacks and action figures and things like that. I mean, look, this month, I have Street Fighter 2 back out here. In honor of the 1-year anniversary of Street Fighter 6, I put out my Street Fighter 2 cartridge, which is really cool.
Who fucking cares?
My Blanca pop figure that someone donated. So it's pretty neat to have some, you know, that variety of stuff every month. But I guess the question is, what would it be? What we'd have to do is make a tally, like a list. Here's what I have that's available, like 10, 15 things, right? And then if we end up hitting a goal for a day, like let's say we hit the vest goal. If there's no interest in the vest, if everyone's tired of the vest, then instead it could be, I don't know, what do you want to call it? It's not a decoration goal, but like a swag goal or something. What piece of swag do you want me to pull out of the closet, right? an ad, you know, for the setup today or whatever. I'd be okay with that, but we have to figure it out. You know, the thing is, everyone seems to say, oh, I don't like your tiered rewards anymore. They're boring. Okay, so what would you like to do in place of it? Oh, I have no idea. Well, then then keep it as it is.
Well, you're the person, so you're providing the content. Your audience are saying they're bored of this particular part of the content. It is up to you, the content creator, to try and think of good ideas to keep the audience entertained. It shouldn't be the audience's fucking responsibility to tell you how to entertain them. Otherwise, they're not really... It'd be like going to a comedy show, wouldn't it? And like the guy in the fucking microphone doing the jokes, they're not hitting too well. And he just stands there and asks the audience, guys, what kind of jokes you want to tell? What kind of jokes do you want to tell you guys? You know, you guys aren't giving me any good feedback here. I'm trying to make you guys laugh, but you guys aren't laughing. You know, so guys, it's up to you to tell me what sort of jokes you want instead. I want people loving nasty jokes, but you guys aren't laughing at all at my nasty jokes, so I guess it's up to you guys tell me what you want instead. I can do Italian jokes. You know, Jesus, man. But here's Phil fucking begging his audience to give him ideas on how to fucking be more entertaining. Because heaven forbid Phil tries to think of those things himself.
If you don't know what's better, then don't say to change it, right? So, A Bengineer says the props are small, we can barely see them when your webcam is on the corner. Yeah, but here's the thing. Let's say, for example, we hit the $150 tips goal. And people say, we really want the Wolverine action figure. I say, it's Wolverine time.
What?
And I'll get an animation that's like the Wolverine figure dancing, right? I'll go in the closet, we'll bring it out, Wolverine, Wolverine. You know, we'll do a stupid little thing to say Wolverine's here.
This is pathetic as all hell. Was I here for this? Was I?
Oh my God! What's up?
I'm not sure if I remember this happening. I may have been fucking off that night. Thank you, Kel Hitson, for the super chat. Who says, I want more stationary jokes. I'll sit still then. There you go. Just sit nice and still. They were very stationary then. Oh goodness, I can't remember Phil trying to hype us up. I'm gonna grab my Wolverine top. I love as well, I'll play an animation. So, translation. I'll get one of my dumbass dent heads to make an animation of Wolverine. Because somebody gave me $150 to fucking wave a Wolverine toy. The Wolverine toy doll in the camera's fucking face.
You know, it'll be 5-10 seconds, but at least we'll get that little break, that little comedy break, to say that he's coming on the street. It's not just, oh, here he is. Okay, let's continue. You know, we'll be silly about it, right?
Jesus, is there a date? Is there a timestamp? Oh, you come on, DSP, get out. I appreciate the little clip compilation you got here, but you should have fucking given us. You should have given fucking dates or timestamps to this, you know? Come on. The next one is a short-lived one because DSP got made fun of. DSP bought eye drops. During breaks when playing Street Fighter 6, DSP decides to use eye drops. Shoutouts to that being said because I lost my original clip and DSP hid this during a break.
Ups to DSP Gout for the clip. Here we go,
No
boys.
way.
This is content. Yes.
No way.
What's happening? Here we go.
Here we go, boys.
Here we go.
Right in my face.
He's acting like he's doing acid.
Okay, I'm just saying, if anyone with video editing skills, this is a great usable clip here. He could be wiping a lot of things. A lot of things could be wiping off right now. Watch this.
I missed it first.
You're a sicko.
If we have a fan fiction future of contest like this is getting used.
My face, but I got it in my eye. There we go.
Thank you, Derek. I did not know that.
Enhancing drugs. Eye drops are not performance-enhancing drugs.
Ooh. How dare you? Go ahead.
Now he's blinking like crazy.
You gotta blink it out.
You
Blink it
do the
out.
second one or what? Hurry up.
It's stinging.
Okay.
Oh, we're
I think it's
readjusting.
supposed to sting. And we missed though, so we just didn't go for a second one?
We're going in, boys.
He's aiming at his eye, like his upper orbital bone.
There we go. Perfect.
Like
Yeah,
his
he's-
eyebrow.
Eye drops in regular
I can input eye drops at a professional level.
in 100 years, so I gotta get used to doing it again. Like getting used to the aim and everything.
You're getting used to the
You're aiming something toward your eye.
I need to get
Just
used
look
to
at
the
it.
aim. It's a new Call of Duty game. I gotta get used to the aim.
I better look away from the thing I'm aiming.
Hang on, I gotta get used to the aim.
dude. I gotta get used to it.
This fucking lag.
Like your eyes constantly fucking move, so I'm not in the same spot as usual. My eyes never used to be fucking there when I aimed before.
Dude, hang on a second.
There we go.
Hold on.
Perfect.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I haven't put eye drops in regularly in 100 years, so I gotta get used to doing it again. Like getting used to the aim and everything.
Get used to the
It feels
aim.
good. It actually, once they go in there, all of a sudden your eyes feel all refreshed.
Yeah.
Ah, it feels
Yeah.
good, man.
Crazy.
You don't look crazy at all. Okay, this part is the most. It's look crazy. Look crazy dabbing right now. That's where the first drop on the left
the
eyelid is, like
fuck?
on his eye. What are you doing?
Oh Jesus! Hold on. So apparently, Broadside Phil found like when the Wolverine doll thing, June the 4th, 2024. I'm not sure if I done bingo that day. I'm actually curious. I'm kind of curious. Was I here for bingo that day? Give me a second to check. I'm actually genuinely curious. Oops. Just my fucking keyboard died. Hold on. Well, give me a second here. Scroll through my archive of live streams going back to fucking June to see if I was here that particular day or no. So that's just give me a second, guys. Okay, so we should find out here. Chris says I was definitely here. I remember the rant. Oh, bugger me. So, yep, 4th of June. DSP Bingo, 4th of June 2024. I was here for it. I don't remember it. I don't remember it at all. But yep, there's a... Yep, there's proof. Here's proof right here. I was here. This is the 4th of June 2024, as Broadside Phil stated. And at some point in time, Phil's like celebrating like the Wolverine doll thing, like Jesus Christ, it looks like fucking Jasper's been trained to do something inappropriate to Phil there. That's an unfortunate fucking Jesus, man. Dear search for swag in my transcript table. Okay, hold on. Jesus. Transcript. Swag. Let's see if we can find the swag. A swag goal. Here we go.
Goal, but like a swag goal or something. What piece of swag do you want me to pull out of the closet, right? And add, you know, for the setup today or whatever. I'd be okay with that, but
This sounds fucking cringe as all fuck. I like how past me also wasn't a fan of this, you know what I mean? I generally don't remember this. Like, Phil, you hit the fucking goal. Go fetch the
fucking inflatable fucking crown.
Just, well, this is like minimum fucking effort to try and entice people to fucking give you more money. Like, where's the investment and effort from you, Phil, here? A bunch of fucking old shit is gathering fucking dust. You're fucking going to try and wheel that out for your dent heads to try and fucking give you money. Guys, do you want to see my old statue? If you want to see my old statues in the fucking closet doing absolutely fucking nothing, give me 150 fucking bucks. And then you can see it. I'll pull it out for you guys. You guys can go, wow, look at that. That was worth 150 fucking dollars. Thanks, Phil.
we have to figure it out. You know, the thing is, everyone seems to say, oh, I don't like your tiered rewards anymore, they're boring. Okay, so what would you like to do in place of it? Oh, I have no idea. Well then,
that's Phil. That's the onus is on you to figure out. You're the fucking. I said the same thing just there. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah. I genuinely don't. I must have fucking like. Maybe I drank this particular bingo out of my head. You know, tried to forget it because it was so cringe as all hell. Did we at least win bingo this day? Please tell me we won bingo this day. I'm going to fast forward. Yeah, we won bingo. At least we won bingo that day. It was worth the cringe. There we go. It was worth the cringe. Fucking hell. Oh my god.
Oh my god, what's up?
Thank you very much, Ira, for the super chat, who says, is this a soft launch of King Jad throwback? It may well be, you know, I never know. If there's enough demand for it, you know, if there's enough demand for it. Broadside Phil says, I want to see old Jan's reaction to the dancing doll. Oh, hold on. I closed it, but let me open it again. Let me open it again. I think I closed it too early. Let me open it again and we'll see if I can fucking find that. Shit. Why did I close it? Damn. Hang on, no, so I found the thing.
I don't think that's happening.
Shush, Phil. Right, we're back. I need to go back in time. I think no, hold on. I need to get a transcript open again. Hold on. I'm going to find Wolverine. Let's just search Wolverine. Here we go. Here we fucking go. Right. How did I react to this back in June?
Props are small, we can barely see them when your webcam is on the corner. Yeah, but here's the thing. Let's say, for example, we hit the $150 tip skull. And people say, we really want the Wolverine action figure. I say, it's Wolverine time! And I'll get an animation that's like the Wolverine figure dancing, right? I'll go in the closet, we'll bring it out, Wolverine, Wolverine. You know, we'll do a stupid little thing. We say, Wolverine's here. You know, it'll be fine.
What the absolute fuck? Holy fuck. Oh my god. That's incredible. That is incredibly fucking... Oh my god. The cringe levels are off the fucking chart. Oh, Jesus. I need to... One more time, Phil. Please demonstrate an example of a goal being hit for this new idea.
When your webcam is on the corner. Yeah, but here's the thing. Let's say, for example, we hit the $150 tip skull. And people say, we really want the Wolverine action figure. I say, it's Wolverine time! And I'll get an animation that's like the Wolverine figure dancing, right? I'll go in the closet, we'll bring it out, Wolverine, Wolverine. You know, we'll do a stupid little thing. We say, Wolverine's here. You know, it'll be 5-10 seconds. But at least we'll get that little break, that little comedy break. To say that he's coming on the street. It's not just, oh, here he is.
5-10 seconds. $150 for a little brief 5-10 second Wolverine cameo. And then he just fucking throws it away. It's like, there you go, guys. Thanks for the $150 fucking dollars. Remember, guys, keep tipping me because there's still a lot of stream to go. Jesus Christ. Oh my fucking god. He is yeah, I think maybe the idea was so dumb it broke like fucking several synapses in my brain and just fucking fried that particular memory out of existence. Yeah, cause I generally have no recollection of this. I honestly don't. I can only assume the fucking podcast was that bad. It's like my fucking brain just tried to fucking reset it from existence, so I don't have to fucking remember it. Royer says, going to Scotland to see my missus in Edinburgh tonight, place you recommend seeing. Edinburgh's quite a touristy place, obviously, you know what I mean? You got a castle, you got a bunch of hills and all that jazz. You know, it depends on what you're planning to fucking do and how long you're going to be in Scotland for. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, I live near Glasgow. I'm quite fond of Glasgow. Not the people, but the Glasgow is an area lovely. The people, not so much. But, and I say that as one of them. You know what I mean? But obviously, it's quite, you know, good, but not jazz. But it entirely depends on how long you'll be there for and how far you can get as well. If you're limited to Edinburgh, there's plenty to do in Edinburgh as well. This is current Jad talking. Yes, this is me responding to you now, David. So yeah. Oh my god. I generally have no recollection, as I said, of this fucking of his rants from Phil. Did I say anything else about it? He is creatively bankrupt. That's the best way I can fucking explain it. He is creatively bankrupt and devoid of any genuine fucking ideas to try and fucking squeeze money from these fucking bum-ass deadheads of his.
Okay, let's continue. You know, we'll be silly about it, right?
I think that's all I say about it. I think that's the extent I fucking say things about it. Okay, so there we go. But I want to see some more of his tweets, by the way, to build up some more speed up juice. Chris Sizemore says, my grandfather, who passed a few days ago, was born in Kirkcaldy. I want to visit there one day. I don't think there's much to see in Kirkcaldy. Like, it's like I think it's quite a small town. It's quite an industrious town. But these days, it's not really got much going for it, I think, in terms of, it's not a touristy place, put it that way. There's no harm in like going to see it, you know what I mean, and see where your granddad was from, see his roots, you know what I mean. It's absolutely nice, you know. But I don't think there's much to actually do in Kirkcaldy, you know. And the doctor says he lived there for so nice little town. There you go, you know. But it's yeah. I mean, if it's close to Edinburgh, obviously, you know what I mean. It's like you can go like a wee field trip for a day, for example, you know what I mean. Mister says I have awful memories of Scotland. Scotland has awful memories of you too. Don't worry, Mister. It's reciprocated. Don't worry. Why am I so mean today? I don't know. Okay. I think so. Seeing Phil doing the eye drop thing.
All right, I'm gonna do some eye drops. My right eye is the one that burns the most.
Jesus Christ, man.
Wait, I don't know how this one works. I haven't used it yet.
Wait. He doesn't know how this one works. He doesn't know how the eye drop works because he's not used it yet.
My right eye is the one that burns the most. Wait, I don't know how this one works. I haven't used it yet. This one isn't as good as my other one. The other one drops better than this.
Remember, he got eye drops specifically for Street Fighter. He was playing Street Fighter, and his eyes kept burning up because he was hyper-focused on trying to fucking play the game very well. Therefore, he got eye drops to help him play better. But he's not a tryhard or anything. No, why would you think Phil Burnell's a tryhard when it comes to Street Fighter? Just because he got a very special controller, and he got a very special set of eye drops to try and make him play better and all that shit? Why would you think Phil's a tryhard?
There we go. Right in. Stupid thing wouldn't drop. It's like it's holding on to the drop and not releasing it. Like, come on. Give me the goddamn eye drop.
I have a theory. You're just such a weak little prick that you can barely fucking squeeze the bottle properly.
Oh, that's good advice. OMG says, try looking at the corners of your room. That's what's furthest away from you.
I remember this. The corner demons. Phil was convinced to stare into the corners. This was a corner demon segment. Phil was convinced to stare into the corner demons if he can put eye drops on them. Phil's like, that's a great idea.
That helps the eyes. Okay. That's good advice, I feel. Thank you.
Jesus, I just seen a fucking sideways Dutchman's asking Deagle Commando in your kilt at King Jad. If you own your own kilt, you are supposed to not wear anything underneath the kilt. However, if it is a rental, then it is good manners to wear underwear. If you actually own the kilt outright yourself, then traditionally, balls to the walls, let your fucking knackers breathe, you know. But if that shit's a rental, you know what I mean, then aye, it's common courtesy to wear something underneath.
Cool. Dang thing wouldn't come out. Like, is it ever gonna come out? How much do I have to squeeze this stupid thing?
There's a fucking out of context sound clip right there.
Alright, other eye. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And I
Jesus, man, so that was a fucking eye drop saga. What else is there here? There's one more. There's one more here. Next up, DSP's Meltdown podcast on RPG Overload because of Dragon Dogma 2 support. DSP brings up people play Final Fantasy 6 if no one is going to show up and support. Spoiler, DSP bought Helldivers 2 the next day, and Final Fantasy 6 was never mentioned again.
Okay, now.
This is a short one.
The third and final thing that we need to tackle today is the toughest one. Okay? It's the schedule. And the reason I say that is because, once again, I find myself in a situation where I don't know what to play. I don't know when to play it. I don't know how to play it. And it seems like no matter what I choose or what I do, no matter who I listen to, I get told I made the wrong decision. I screwed up, this and that. All right? Well,
So that was the first part. This is the second part.
Okay, Darziak says, here we go. Darziak looked it up. My original playthrough of Final Fantasy VI was on May 2012, and that was the camera style. My second playthrough began in December of 2019. So it's been a while. It's been about 4.5 years since I played it, or 12 years since I played it, depending on which one you're talking about. Okay? So, excuse me. Yeah, so the way I see it, if we're going to keep an RPG in the rotation, we have 3 options. Option number 1, continue with Dragon's Dogma 2, right? Hope for the best. Hope people will start to show up and engage and support the playthrough. And if it doesn't, I guess that's my late night chill stream, right? Or we can suspend Dragon's Dogma 2, and we can go back to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But if I do that, I want all of you people who have been screaming at me for the last month about not playing Rebirth to actually show up. You have to come. You understand? You have to show up when I play it. Not scream about it, say you want it, and then when I play it, the stream is dead. Everyone's complaining that no one likes it. It's boring. Like, what's the point then?
Bruh.
Because that's literally what the feedback that I was getting is, this game sucks. It's boring. It's not as good as we thought it was going to be. And I was shocked because I thought for sure it was going to be a big event game. And that's the reaction I got. Okay? So that's the question, right? What are we going to do? Or if no one can agree and everyone's just going to argue at each other and everyone's not going to show up to those streams anyway, I'm just going to play Final Fantasy VI in the Pixel Remaster. And if I get 10 people, I'll still be grinning ear to ear because I love the game, right? So I guess that's a question. Like, what is it? What are we going to do? We can only have one of those in the rotation. Only one. So let's think it out. I mean, you guys are doing super chats. I'm going to read these out in a minute. Okay?
The fucking threat.
Okay, and we'll see.
The
But
audience.
I need feedback. I need opinions. I need to know what's going on. Let me know. We have to figure this out.
I love the fact that he bottled the threat of actually fucking playing Final Fantasy VI. Even as a game he loves, he also fucking play it whenever he fucking bottled it. Because he knows it would have fucking killed his streams, it would have killed support. But at least Phil had been grinning from ear to ear because he loves that game so goddamn much. I'm not sure, I think DSP Bingo is actually updating this on the fly because he started this thread 12 hours ago.
But this
and
person
over time, it's like 2 hours ago, so I think he keeps adding to it over time. Might be worth keeping an eye on his fucking Twitter account to see if any new ones get added to it. But yeah, I guess I have built up enough speed up juice. Guys, bingo number. We need a bingo number for bingo card. First number in chat I see we want you to use for today's bingo, so no pressure. Someone picked a good card, and the first number in chat I saw was from the Optimus was first. Number 45 was said by the Optimus. They were first to the punch, so there we go. I always try my best to try and fucking like surprise attack you guys with a fucking number, because like some people fucking expect it coming, so they fucking start typing before they even ask for it, you know. But so I'll feel like I fucking just like, you know, throw it at a fucking nor like an RKO. But there you go, this is today's bingo card we have for today's show. Thank you to this Optimus for helping us pick the bingo card. We'd Phil to say and do the following. We'd Phil to choose some water, him say members, addition, or write and comment. The second row is Phil saying new guys, him giving a years ago story, him saying schedule, him discussing drama, and him saying fuck. The third row is Phil saying that being said, shout to that being said. Example, here's a deal, basically, and interesting. The fourth row is Phil explaining something, him doing hand graphs, him smacking his lips, him saying oh, and him saying would argue. You may ask yourself, what are hand graphs? Hand graphs is when Phil is demonstrating something either going up or down in the mega value using his hands. The fifth and final row is Phil saying allow me to explain, admittedly him mocking his own chat, him saying variety, and finally him saying reality. So that's today's bingo card we have for today's show. Thank you once again to Optimus for helping us pick today's bingo card. Now there's a variety of ways for us to try and get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house. For example, if Phil burps, begs or snorts 10 times before he starts recording for his shitey gameplay, that gives us a free space. If we get 5 new or rejoining members, so every 5 we get, that gives us a free space as well. And we already got 1 already today thanks to 1 minute man becoming a member. So yeah, we're 4 away from getting a free space in that regard as well. And finally, if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before I finish playing bingo, not only will we get a free space for the bingo card, but you guys also get to enjoy the bubble animation made by the supremely talented Pixar animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So you guys are in a couple of ways to control when you get free spaces, whether it's liking the stream or accounting members or renewing your membership. The rest of the ways are controlled by Phil and his bizarre bodily functions, as well as him begging like the little bitch that he is. And remember, of course, guys, if we get 25 out of 25 on his bingo board, it adds $10 to that bingo prize fund as well. There's one more wee thing to cover, but I'll let Phil Burnell explain that for me.
Well, hello everyone, Phil Burnell here, letting you know about King Jad's Bingo and Marbles gameplay on YouTube. Now, you need to leave a post in the community tab to enter, and that's it. A lucky winner will be picked by playing Marbles at the end of the month. It is just that easy, any mouth-drooling idiot can do it.
So there we go, yeah. Remember guys, at the end of the month, which this month is going to be Tuesday, after Tuesday's bingo is finished, we're going to have a marble race. Because Tuesday is the 31st. The 31st of December is Tuesday. Afterwards, we're going to have one big, massive marble race to decide who gets to take home half of that bingo prize fund. So if you want a chance of winning half that bingo prize fund, which is the biggest it's ever been, by the way, you need to leave a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of this live stream. So there we go. I mean, it's right there in the description. There's an explanation right there. There's a link to the post as well. You click on the link to the post and it takes you right to the post. I mean, so there we go. It's just I don't know how else to best explain it. But there you go. And I think I've covered all the bases. The only thing left to do, I think, is just to fast forward to the start of the show and begin the bingo. So just 2 seconds here. Blah 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 blah. Just waiting for his intro to go. There we go. So hold on a second. Make sure we're on 140p. There we go. And make sure we're also 1.5 speed, because fucking during fill in real time, that's fucking horrible. But yeah, guys, I think the only thing left for me to do is to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Fuck's sake, Jesus! Christ!
And on that note, it's time bingo. Good luck, everybody. Here we fucking go.
Was the day after Christmas, and we're back. Everyone, happy holidays. I hope that you and yours had a good one.
Why were his eyes so fucking weird?
It's the day after Christmas, and we're back.
It's like, yeah, we're back, so give me money. Fucking. So Phil still has Christmas stuff behind him. The animation's still showing a Christmas tree, for example. You know what I mean? Phil, Christmas is done. You know, enough of the fucking get rid of the Christmas shit. I cleared all my Christmas stuff away from the fucking bingo stuff. You know, there's no Christmas thumbnail. The bingo intro is no longer Christmassy as well. Christmas is done for another year, pal. And yet look at this fucking overlay. Christmas theme still.
Everyone, happy holidays. I hope that you and yours had a good one. Today on the show, we're back in full force with a full day of gaming. I want to tell you all about my Christmas because actually, it was one of the best in like recent memory, like maybe even the last 10 plus years. It was a superb holiday for me, and I want to tell you all about what we were up to. Also, today on the show, we're going to be messing with this guy because now that I have a boom mic arm, we have to figure out how to use it more effectively, how to make me sound better, where it looks better, etc. So we're going to mess around with that a little bit on today's show. And of course, I am very excited for the near future. We can now start focusing on things such as my year-end series and what's new in 2025. So, get your leftovers warmed up, loosen your pants, sit back and relax. It's time for the post-Christmas chill episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
That sounds like it's about a shit fucking show, doesn't it? God damn. I went too far. Shitey music.
Alrighty, everyone. So, indeed, Christmas is over. So, we now have to pack up all of the red hats and the tinsel and the holly and the wreaths until next year. Yeah, right. No way. As you know, here on DSP Gaming, I keep this stuff going, at least for another week. I feel like if you're going to take the time to dedicate to decorate and do all of this stuff, that basically you should keep it going at least until the new year. And so you're going to see around here, I'm going to keep up the festive fun for about one more week. Once we hit 2025.
These shares are going to fucking spend the whole week trying to fucking squeeze a tis of season guilt trip support mode at this fucking dumbass dent heads. It's like, guys, it's still Christmas on DSP Gaming. It's still the Christmas season. Tis a season. Hint, hint.
That is actually when I will be doing new backgrounds. Well, not new backgrounds, but new animations for contributions. You won't see the Christmas stuff here on the digital frame anymore. But one more week of the festivities until the year end. All right. So first off, before we even begin, I hope that you and yours all had an absolutely great Christmas this year. Obviously, we had a lot going on. For me, particularly, if you can't tell, I mean, just taking a look. If you haven't been here, imagine if you haven't been here for like 2-3 months. Right? I haven't checked out Phil's stuff in 2-3 months. Let's see how he's doing after Christmas. What in the holy hell is going on over there? Right? He's blown away. So, yeah, for all of you, I hope you had a safe and fun one. I had a really great Christmas. Like, no exaggeration, probably one of the best I've had that I can even remember. You know, because people always say, well, what was the best Christmas you ever had? What was the best present you ever had? You know, I'll say this. When I was a kid, the best present I ever got was the Super Nintendo. And as an adult, the best present I ever got was to spend a whole day with my wife and my cat, but my wife.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking boring cunt.
Yesterday, and everything pretty much went right. Like, I can't even think about a single negative thing that happened. We got to relax with each other all day long. Cook, eat, game, relax. Like, everything went well. Okay, it wasn't exactly 100% perfect, but nothing in life is, right? And I'll tell you all about it. Now, listen, if you're expecting some exciting story, you're probably not going to get it.
Don't worry, Phil. We don't really expect anything very exciting to happen if you have a miserable wee fucking life. Yeah, that's what Phil just said. We got to relax, we got to cook, we got to eat, we got to game, we got to relax. I was like, wow, double relaxation. Wow, double up on the relaxation, eh?
But if you're an adult and you want to hear a story of relaxing and fun, you're in the right place because, man, it was a good one. And I even told you guys that's what I was looking for, right? Like, I was just looking to have a relaxing day with my wife. And people ask me this year, what do you want? That's it. That's literally all I wanted. I didn't want any physical things, right? Don't send me a gift or monetary stuff. I just want to have a good day with my wife, and I got it. And that's the best Christmas present that you can have when you get older. So, I am excited to share that story with all of you. All right, that's one of the major focuses of today's show. Also, as you can see, I have a new boom mic arm. Now, the improvements to the studio ever improved. And now I actually feel confident calling this a studio. Previously, it was just a musky, dark room full of equipment that was not well set up, that was not well executed. It was just a mess for a decade. But now I actually have a studio, and I feel confident about it. So, FYI, some of the improvements I'm trying to make right now are, you know, audio-visual stuff. Visual, I think we've really gotten to a point where, I mean, the lighting's better, the camera's better, the capture quality and streaming quality is better. But now it's time to kind of tweak a little bit with the audio. And everyone who does this professionally has a good mic system, except for me. For a decade, I had this microphone sitting on a very low-grade tripod. It was always in the shop. It was always badly placed. And because of that, it was just like, man, the audio was what it was. It wasn't even until earlier this year that I started messing with microphone filters, which I could have been using for the greater part of a decade, right? So now, with the new setup, I've been messing with different boom arms. I actually got two. Okay. Well, first of all, I got this weighted like stand to put on the desk. It didn't really work. We used it for a day, and it wasn't really working. It was kind of like not doing the angles that I wanted, and it wasn't giving me the flexibility that I wanted. So I actually ordered 2 different brands of microphone boom arm, and I guess we'll get into it now. Let's cover this now before we get to the Christmas story. Why not just you know, cover this topic? So
I mean, at least it gets a fucking crappy board and shut it away early.
Disc Optimist tipped £3. Don't send me gifts, has a Throne account. Also, Phil thinks adults don't do anything exciting over the holidays. Adults only eat, watch TV and relax.
Yeah, Phil seems to really fucking be under the, like, he basically uses his own life and he assumes that's what everyone fucking does. Like, self-absorbed people like Phil Burnell tend to be like that, you know? Because he fucking does it, he thinks, oh, the whole world must be the fucking same, you know? Oh, Phil used to be into fucking playing video games when he was a youngster, you know what I mean? I guess every single child was, but now he's older, all he wants to do is spend time with his family. I guess every single person that's also aged 42 years old have the same sort of fucking ambition in life. And it's like, people are different fundamentally. I've got a pal, right? My mate, who's he's almost a year older than I am, right? I've known him most of my life, and he's fucking sent me a screenshot of him playing the new fucking FIFA game. It's not called FIFA anymore, it's called like EA FC or whatever. You know, he's playing a new game, and the game's... He sent me a screenshot. Like, he's actually fucking, like, happy about this. I think, you know, he's like, oh, the game's recommending me to fucking play in world class mode. And I'm like, dude, like, you know, you're older than I am. What, do you want your fucking wife to fucking take a screenshot of it and put it in the fucking fridge for you or something? Calm the fuck down, pal. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? But yeah, that's what I'm saying though. It's like we all have our things to enjoy at Christmas, whether it's a wee quiet one with family and friends or whatever, whether we're travelling or whatever it's, you know what I mean? It's like, but Phil thinks everyone does the same shit he does because the whole world revolves around him essentially. So if something differs from how he fucking spends his fucking time, whatever, then it's a weird and oddity to him. It's a strange one, you know? This author says, I mean, did he and Kat drive around and look at Christmas lights? Go to a Christmas fair? Go to a movie Christmas Day? Go caroling, midnight mass? Simple things? No, he stayed home because adulting. Pretty much aye. Better stay playing with your beliefs. And our viewers, we got a wee raid, so playing with your beliefs. They were streaming earlier on, and he sent his viewers this way. Hope you're all doing well. Playing with your beliefs, of course. I mean, a robust detractor. He's been detracting for a good several years now, you know what I mean? So good stuff indeed. Thank you very much for that, playing with your beliefs. Hope you had a good Christmas, pal. And I hope all your viewers did too. But yeah, Phil, it's like, he tries his best to portray his life as what is normal for adults. Phil spends all day in his fucking little shitey room playing video games or begging other people for money, mainly younger people. And he's trying to fucking portray his life as a fucking normal fucking thing. There is absolutely nothing normal. There is nothing for people, for content creators who do this for a fucking living. There is nothing normal about their existence. It doesn't matter if it's fucking DSP or XQC or Moist Craig or whatever. These guys fucking do this for a living. That is not normal. I'm not mocking them for fucking. That's just the life they live. This is their livelihood. They need to fucking make sure and that is constant pressure for most content creators. They're under pressure, themselves to try and produce content for the audience for them to try and enjoy. Of course, Phil doesn't fucking think that hard about it. Phil lets his audience decide what they fucking, it's up to the audience to decide what Phil does for them. You know what I mean? But you get what I'm saying? There's nothing normal about that existence. Because most fucking people, we're on the internet chilling. We're on the internet to unwind and relax. Because we all have our own fucking real lives as well, outside of the internet. But Phil, though, he needs to exist on the internet because he makes his living on the internet every single fucking day, begging his fucking dumbass heads for fucking dollars and dimes just to fucking pay his next fucking bill and fucking pay his next fucking DoorDash.
And I guess we'll get into it now. Let's cover this now before we get to the Christmas story. Why not just, cover this topic? So.
Oh yeah. So thank you again for the raid, playing your beliefs, but you've joined at a bad time because Phil's going to bore everyone with his microphone shit. He's going to talk about fucking buying multiple boom arms to try and make himself sound as best as possible. But it's up to the audience, though, while he's live, to tell him how to fucking do it. So, yeah, brace yourselves.
Here's the deal with trying to order stuff online, okay? You cannot trust how anything looks. You cannot trust online reviews. None of it is trustworthy. Zero. You can't tell anything, right? You just can't. It's so confusing. And even pricing to some extent. You might think, oh, I'm paying more for this one than this one, it'll be better. Even that isn't necessarily the case. You're looking on a place like Amazon, okay, microphone boom arms. Well, they all are generally the same product. But some look different than others, some claim to have more features than others. The reviews are such bullshit. I mean, oh yeah, this one has 3,000 positive reviews. But how many are real and how many are botted and how many are bought? Because a lot of these companies are like, oh, if you buy our product and then you go leave a positive review, we send you something free. That actually happened to me a few years ago. I bought this fan off Amazon that was supposed to be a quiet fan, and it outright said, if you leave the review after the fact, we will send you another fan for free, and they did. So I mean, it's all a game, right? It really is.
Wait. I thought Phil was going to say I got caught out with a scam, but Phil partook in the scam. That was me thinking of, did Phil fall for a scam? No. He was happy to oblige in the scam and get a free fan out of it by leaving a fake review.
It is. So right now, here's my setup. I have a boom arm from one company, and I'm actually using a clamp from another company. What do you mean, Phil? Well, I ordered 2 boom arms. All right, both of them had similar ratings. They were both around like 30, 40 bucks each, okay? And I'm like, well, let me try 2, because I can easily return stuff from Amazon. All you gotta do is process it, bring it to the local Kohl's store. Not a big deal. Let's try them, right? So I order them. They both show up, and they both look almost the same. They almost look like the same product, right? And you open them up, and you try to adjust. One of them is easily maneuverable, adjustable, seems pretty heavy duty, seems like great quality craftsmanship. Even has this place inside. You can take a piece of rubber off the back, and you can actually put your microphone wire through this channel and then put the piece of rubber back in, so it holds. It's like hidden mic cable management. I'm like, oh, that's a nice feature, right? So this is the boom arm that I was actually using just a couple days ago for the first time. But the problem is, the clamp they gave you was terrible. It was like a really low-end clamp. It didn't have a good grip. It wasn't even like deep enough to really grab the end of a table. So I go to put it on my table, and I get it on there tight, and I'm using it, and all of a sudden it falls off during the stream the other day. And I'm like, well, that's obviously not ideal. You can't have that happening. So then I come to find out.
Is it possible you fucking secured it not very well because you're a fucking incompetent piece of shit? Like, so when I bought myself a boom arm, I have a boom arm as well, okay? Let me see if I can find it for you guys, actually. Give me a second here. Let me see if I can find the boom arm I use. Now, I've only ever bought one, and I've used it quite happily, and it's done well for me. Happy days and all that jazz. Let me see if I can find it. Give me a second here. Where's this fucking shit here? If I go to this, I'm just 2 seconds. The screen's black because I'm on my Amazon right now, but I'm trying to find. When did I get the fucking boom arm? Was it a couple years ago? When did I get this shit? Hold on. Yeah, it was. Yeah. So 2 seconds here. 2 seconds here, sorry. Just want to make sure if I... 2 seconds. That's what I mean. I want to show it, but at the same time, I don't want to accidentally dox myself because Amazon's always got fucking details on the screen. So I'm just trying to make sure I don't accidentally fucking dox myself. You know how it goes. If I do... Give me a second here. Shit. I don't want to dox myself here, you know. I'm fucking Amazon. Can I just fucking log out of Amazon? That makes it simpler. Right. How do you log out? Log out. Just fucking just stop clicking on things. Me. Complaining myself. Sign out. There we go. Let me sign out of fucking Amazon. There we go. Now, and this link should still work. Cool. Right. That's not okay. That's not okay. There we go. Fuck me, man. All I say, I just fucking avoid. You know, oops, daisies. Myself. This is the boom arm I have. Yeah, so there you go. This is the boom arm I have. The HyperX Quadcast boom arm mic stand. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. This wee thing here screws in at the side of the desk or wherever. You can adjust it here, or you know what I mean, you can move it about. It's pretty straightforward. And you can have different kind of like things as well. You can attach different microphones to it or whatever, you know what I mean? I used to have this Blue Yeti microphone, but I now have like actually I have this one in the video. I have that one, but it's not this version of the microphone. It's a different version. You know, I've got a HyperX microphone, but it's the one that's not this colourful. It's just like red only. But yeah, but it's simple, straightforward. You know what I mean? It's just like there we go. You just screw it on, whatever. You fucking adjust it as you need to, whatever. You can tighten the things for it to kind of be looser or be firmer or whatever. Pretty straight fucking forward. Pretty basic, you know, it's just no strange bells and whistles to it, whatever. You can apparently you can add things as well. What's this? What's all this shit here? Preventing pet bites. Jasper, no. What the fuck? But yeah, pretty straightforward. Yeah, this is what these three things are actually what I've got here. No kidding. I've got the HyperX Quadcast. I have the pop filter on as well right now, and I've got the boom arm. Literally, I bought these three things together is what I've got for my setup. You know, and it works for me. It does a job. You know, it's no issues. And also, the reviews. Look at the score, 4.3. Most people fucking like it. Most people are a fucking fan of it. Most people think that's fucking good. Fantastic stuff indeed. So yeah. But Phil needs to buy multiple for some reason. For some reason, Phil feels the need to buy multiple boom mic arms. Just for reasons. Because one's not enough. He has to buy multiple in case Cat breaks one or something. I don't know. It's bizarre.
Find out none of these clamps really work with this style of table that I have in front of me. This is a laptop table I've had for a decade that has a curved bottom. It's not like a chunky square at the end. Instead, it's like this weird like curved bottom that's like kind of contoured to be stylish, but nothing will clamp on this now. So then I put the clamp on this one, which is my new table that I just bought that I can roll around. It's like a computer desk, and it fit better, but even then it wasn't great. So I was like, well, wait a minute, the clamp on the other one looks good. Let me try the other arm. So actually, after my stream the other day, I installed the other arm. It sucked. It was stiff. It was not easily maneuverable at all, and it didn't even seem to really like to want to move and stay in the places that I wanted it to. So right now, what I have...
So most content creators, if like you want a boom mic arm is handy to have, but you really don't. Most content creators shouldn't be having to worry about moving it too much, usually anyway. I mean, if you're going to be gaming in a spot, whatever, or Phil's on a podcast right now, right? He doesn't need to move the microphone while he's talking. It can just stay put right now where it currently is to suit his needs. When he starts gaming, he can still adjust it before he starts gaming, and then it's good where it is. But Phil wants something that's going to fucking, you know, I need to move it every 5 seconds. I need to fucking follow me around the room when I'm fucking swaying back and forth on the X and Y axis. And it's possible that Phil is just not fucking aware of a feature the fucking boom mic arm has where it might be quite tight by default. You know, this boom mic arm I've got here actually, there's a couple of sections to it where you can fucking loosen it and tighten it so it can fucking move. It can be more, it can hold it in firmer in place, or it can fucking be a wee bit more maneuverable. You can do this shit. Most mic arms, they have this feature to them where you can fucking just adjust it on the fly yourself and tighten it or loosen it to suit your needs. Mr. White, I think, nailed it. I don't think he's strong enough to fucking do that. Yeah, that's a job for Cat. Can you come in here and fucking loosen this, please? Then she fucking breaks it again.
Have is a Frankenstein setup. What a surprise, right? I'm using the clamp from the arm that's not very good, but I've combined that with the arm that's better, and that's what I'm using. And I clamped it onto this movable desk. So now when I'm podcasting, I have the ability to flexibly move this around. I can even get it, look, closer to me if I so choose to make it sound better, right? I can move it around easily, like very maneuverable, which is very nice. I like that flexibility.
Oh, this is like, yeah, this is how boom mic arms work. Guys, I'm moving my boom mic arm right now, guys. I'm doing what Phil's doing. I'm moving it further and closer to you. I know it's all the way over there. But can you guys still hear me over there? I moved it away because boom mic arms have this feature. Okay, it's back where it's meant to fucking be. Jesus Christ, man. Phil's so proud of the fact that he's got a fucking boom mic arm. Like, welcome to the party, pal. It only took you, what, fucking 7 years, 8 years to fucking catch up with some other people? Like, Phil always had the money to implement these changes to his setup. What he lacked was a desire to fucking actually implement it or spend the fucking money in the first place. But also, Phil saying, my car has wheels, so watch this, my car can, like, roll or move very easily if I so choose. Yeah, Phil fucking watched Fast and Furious and thought, I can do that too. Steve says, oh, it's yet another time when all I can think of is that he's a 42-year-old man and this has been his job for 17 years. This is crazy, yeah. Like, it's just... This is basic shit, Phil. It really is. This is basic shit.
Ability. You know, if you say, oh, I can't hear you too good, well, I can maneuver it into a different position, and now you guys can hear me much better, right? So that's a good thing. But now when I game, I can turn over here, and I can actually, like, fold it up, and I can have it going over here. So we have this maneuverability now with the mic, with this boom arm, okay? So that's cool, right? And that's something, again, I'm just catching up with technology. This is something that everyone has had for a long time. Anyone who does this professionally has had this kind of stuff, and I never did. You know, now I can actually...
Why? Phil, why? The fundamental question that you really should be answering yourself and your audience is, why did you not bother to try and fucking add professionalism to your fucking content when this is fucking your livelihood? You stuck to the fucking most basic ass bitch setup. And the simplest explanation I've got here, the simplest answer I can think of as to why Phil never bothered to invest in his business is that Phil never felt the need to actually spend money investing in his business. Remember, the previous upgrades that Phil Burnell has had on his streams, on his fucking content, was not because Phil Burnell spent money to invest in it, it's because other people did for him. The fucking previous webcam he had, a fan donated it to him. The previous LED lights he had in the fucking background, a fan donated it to him. The capture card that Phil had used before, a fan had donated it to him. Every single upgrade Phil had before was not Phil spending his money, but it was apparently fucking audience members spending their money for his purpose. So why should Phil spend any money himself on upgrading his setup if the fans will eventually do it for him? But now he had all this fucking money come in, the kick money came in, and Phil's lack of professionalism was fucking clear for all to fucking see. You know, the Kino guys were laughing, you know, hey, they're literally razzing me, they're literally fucking razzing me as I fucking sit here with this 10-year-old streaming PC where, you know what I mean? But nah. Phil was finally fucking coerced and guilt-tripped by his peers, his BFFs at Kino Casino, into actually fucking investing in his fucking business, as most content creators should be fucking doing in the first place. But now, this is the thing though, Phil now, at this point in time, Phil has zero fucking excuses, zero fucking, you know, reasons as to why he's not fucking making it. Like, he can now play PC games with a keyboard and controller. Call of Duty guys won't know what's hit them because he can now just fucking point at their fucking heads and click the mouse button to fucking shoot them in the fucking head. You know? He has no more excuses for not being good enough due to limitations of technology. It is no longer there. He has the equipment in place, the microphone's fucking better, the webcam's better, the audio, you know, the gaming PC and stream PC, everything's better. Everything's fucking better. You know what I mean? So he has no more excuses for why he should fucking fail. Well, Media Corp says as far as bingo goes, that's an impressive prize pot. It's a nice pot to close at 20. Yeah, definitely. The bingo prize pot has never been this big, you know what I mean? And that's partially thanks to you guys. Remember, it started off with David Riley. David Riley won bingo in November, and he said, give half of my winnings straight to the bingo crowd. So the bingo prize fund had $100 in it straight away, thanks to David Riley, giving up half the bingo prize funds just so he wanted to give back. You know what I mean? And since then, we've won several bingos and everything else. It's just been going crazy, you know what I mean? And also, remember, a quarter of my YouTube income goes towards the bingo prize fund. So the better support I get, the more I can add to the bingo prize fund as well. And of course, also for every bingo win as well, $10. You know, it gets added to the bingo's price. And also every Friday as well, we try and fucking complete these 99% impossible marble maps. If we do, it adds $10 more to the bingo prize fund as well. So yeah, and so December's been quite good for us. It really has. So, oh, and you're right. That's a good point. I completely forgot. I did not. I was going to stop that actually because it's no longer Christmas, but fuck it, we'll do it until the end of the year. I was going to. Originally, the plan was okay until Christmas. I'll do that, and then, but yeah, there's not a lot of streams left between now and the end of the year anyway. So fuck it. I'll do it for the rest of December, but only until the end of December. So after December, I won't be adding the tips to the prize fund anymore. It's just, you know, 'tis the season and all that jazz. So fuck it, there you go. But there we go. So there you go. So we've got also today. So today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We have 5 more bingo streams to go between now and the end of the year for us to try and build up this bingo prize fund even more and more. Anyway, let's get back to the bingo and see Phil complain about being incompetent and old.
Actually sound as good as everyone else and have all the features that everyone else has had for a long time.
Who fucking cares?
What I'd like to do is I would like to mess with it a little bit today on the show. I'm going to ask for your feedback. Does it sound better here? Does it look better here? Because right now, I probably sound good because the microphone is literally right in front of my face.
Nope.
But as you can see, it's way on camera. Look, it's really hanging, you know, off. I have the ability to make this go really high up and then bend it down if I wanted to. And now it's almost completely off camera, right? But now I don't know how I sound because I'm talking straight and the microphone's there. This is what they call, I believe they call this is it a condenser mic or a cardioid mic? Basically the way this mic works. It stands up and it captures audio in the front. It's really good at capturing audio in the front, okay? But it's not good at capturing audio from other directions. We tested this the other day. I tried talking into the top of the mic. Want to test that right now? So now I'm going to talk into the top of the mic. Ready?
Who fucking cares?
Hey everyone, I'm talking directly into the top of the mic right now. How does that sound? Muffled, right? Because this is not a mic designed for this. There are microphones designed for that, but not this one. Correct? Now, can we confirm that this is sounding more muffled?
Who fucking cares?
It sounds the same, does it? This sounds the same to you guys right now? Really?
It does not sound the same. No. If he actually fucking believes it sounds the fucking same, oh my god. Someone's trolling him.
Because if so, I mean, that's amazing, because this might even be better doing it that way, because we tested it the other day, and you guys said that it didn't sound as good. It sounds the same. Well, that's excellent. If that's the case, we might even have more maneuverability than I expected. Sounds a bit dry, but sounds good. Super Bonchon says, no, it sounds horrible. Well, can we see what I mean? This is why I need feedback, because everyone's gonna have a different opinion. Because there are microphones designed that you aim the tip at you, and those usually pick up more sound in the atmosphere, but they're more directed. So like this, you could target at you.
I mean, I might be wrong, but I think the microphone I'm using has the ability to fucking implement any of these features. Like, you know, you can cardioid or whatever. You can have it where it's like if you speak directly into the fucking thing like Phil has, but it's like you can also have omnidirectional microphones as well. And I think the microphone I have actually has a feature where you can enable certain parts of the microphone to do that, you know. But yeah, Phil's microphone he's got though is quite old. I think Phil is still actually using the same microphone he's been using for a long time. So if Phil was going to upgrade anything, he actually might want to look into upgrading the actual microphone itself. Because I don't know how long he's actually had this particular microphone for. Yeah, Steve's got the same thing. Steve has a Blue Yeti which had a switch between mono and omnidirectional. Exactly. Some microphones have it built in, where you can just switch it, you know. So, but for Phil's is only one basic function, I think, you know, like, I think Phil got like a really expensive one, but it only has that one feature in it, whatever. But Phil, naturally, Phil's like, oh, more expensive means it's fantastic, you know, fuck off.
You and aim it in the word, right? What do you guys think?
So, was that a suppressed burp? Hold on. Was this a suppressed burp from Phil?
You could target at you and aim it in the word, right? What do you guys think? Because it's, again, this is not supposed to be that kind of microphone.
I mean, I'm counting that.
This microphone is supposed to be like this. It's like a wind tunnel. AMS says it's like a wind tunnel now. This microphone's supposed to be used like this. Okay? Just like that, where I talk directly into the front. That's the design. They do have microphones that you can get, and it would be an easy swap because it's the same cable, XLR cable. All you need.
It's kind of funny. You know what? How I use my so I have a microphone sideways. I still speak into the front of it, but when it's in front of me, it's sideways. That way, I can still see the screen quite easily. I'm not just going to swing it. It's like, you know, obviously the microphone is going to work. It'll still work quite well, the microphone, whether it's fucking horizontal or fucking, you know, vertical, you know? But it just makes more sense to have it sideways, like I've got it right now, because it just means I can see easier in front of me. I don't have this big vertical block in front of me. I can see over it, you know? But aye. But Phil, though, it probably didn't think that far, you know? Phil could easily maybe twist that as well, so it's like a bit sideways, so... I don't know. It is such a fucking dumb setup. Anyway, it's such a dumb setup. You know, and it's like, oh... He's a victim of his own lethargy. You know? He really is. Like, he doesn't think about... He instead of trying... So he could have... with the money he was given, he could easily have just said, okay, we're going to fucking start from scratch and plan how to make everything better, you know. No, but instead of that, he's thinking, how do I make this less crappy? I'm going to make this one thing less crappy, then that thing less crappy, then this one other thing less crappy. Like, and because of that, it's like he's basically making things less shit, but it's still kind of shit. Whereas he would have been fucking better off just fucking trying to feng shui everything and trying to fucking rearrange everything. He didn't want to fucking move. Like, he had to stay in the same spot. He just had to stay put and not move whatsoever, apparently. Yeah, because that's too much of a fucking change or something. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Deranged Detractor tipped £1. I'd love the sound of Phil drowning in a bathtub from Cat's love handles in Minecraft, Mr. YouTube people.
Jesus. That's a bit extreme. Yeah, of course, you said Minecraft, of course, so yeah, in Minecraft only, naturally, yeah, Minecraft. Jesus. Thank you very much for that, Rick, indeed.
That's the design. They do have microphones that you can get, and it would be an easy swap because it's the same cable, XLR cable. All you need to do is get the different type of microphone where you aim at the top, and it's just a different way to pick up the audio. All right. So I don't.
So Phil, for Phil doing content on his own, naturally the microphone that he has right now is best suited for him, because like Phil never usually has to worry about who else is being heard. As long as the microphone is positioned correctly, then that sort of fucking microphone he's got is all he needs. However, if he generally fucking wants to fucking have Cat on stream as well, then a microphone which captures fucking sound from multiple directions would definitely be a better option. That way, just fucking have it between the two of them, and it'll still be quite okay to hear them. You know? But Phil doesn't want to invest in that though, because why should he? Because, you know, and plus Cat doesn't want to fucking do anything anyway with the content.
Sound the same when I tilt it. It picks you up much better this way. That's what I thought. This is the kind of mic it is. It's meant to be a mic that you talk to the front, okay? Now, here's a question. So you hear me now. I'm talking directly to the front of the mic, okay? Now, let's try to maneuver it a little higher. People are saying it sounds much better this way. I'm glad to hear that's what I thought. Much better bass. Exactly. This is now picking up the full range of my voice, including bass and everything. And that's the difference. If I have it far away, you don't hear any bass, okay? Let me try something. I want to see how high can I make this microphone, like off camera? Right? So now it's like way above off camera, okay? And now if I angle it down...
Oh, you realize that saying something's off camera means we shouldn't be able to fucking see it, correct? But we clearly can.
Like that. So how does that sound? Does this sound just as good? Now, I'm going to talk directly
to me, it doesn't sound... actually sounds a bit worse.
The camera. Rather than talking up at the mic, I'm just going to talk straight. And I'm curious, does this sound the same that it just did, or has it already sounding worse? Because it very well could be. This mic is over a decade old. It's still a great mic. It's Audio-Technica. It's a really high-grade mic. I paid a lot of money for it over a decade ago. I think it was over...
Oh god. Oh god, no.
Darziak the Dragon Lover tipped £1. I love to have Phil slide that mic arm up my A. Comment has been redacted due to how crude and disturbing it is. Please seek Jesus.
FBI, open up! Get the fuck out of here!
Thank you very much, Darziak, for that. But yeah, you're asking his help. Yeah. Not even Jesus can save your fucking sorry soul. But thank you very much for the cat tuition. Let me add that to the bingo prize on as well. Now it's got to 552 now. Jesus, man. Please seek Jesus. I don't even think Jesus wants to fucking deal with that. Poor guy's been through enough.
Very well could be. This mic is over a decade old. It's still a great mic. It's Audio Technica. It's a really high grade mic. I paid a lot of money for it over a decade ago. I think it was over $100, the microphone. Okay. So it stood the test of time. It's never had an issue. But it is the type of mic that you have to be talking directly at the face of it. If you don't, it doesn't sound as good. It's the same. Okay. Not much difference.
It was not the same, by the way. The audio levels were not the same. The audio quality was not the same.
At all. Okay. So what I'm going to eventually want to do, I'm going to want to figure out a way to get it to sound great, but not be on camera as much. Okay. I feel like if it's up here, it's not a big deal. When it was like here, it was blocking my arms, my body. You know, when you do this, when the mic is up here, now look, you can see me fully with the shot. The AI shot can now catch all of my arms, all of my body. Even here, I turn the game. See, it's catching my whole body. It's not erasing parts of my body. That's ideally what you want. You see, you want to have as high as possible and get it off camera. That's what most professionals do. Or there's another thing that they do, but this wouldn't work for me. They have what's called a very low angle mic. The low angle ones, okay? You put way down low on your desk and you try to get them under your camera, but that's never really going to work for me, especially because the way I'm gaming now, it's going to block my whole arm and everything if I were to have one like that. Or it would block my line of sight to the TV. So I don't want that. A lot of people are using that because they're more like PC gamers sitting at a desk with the monitors right in front of them, but I don't have that. So I don't think that would work. Get a Shure SM7B microphone and point it down. Yeah, is that a good one? Let me take a look. Probably super
Yeah, Phil's going to balk at the price and go, no!
expensive. Watch this. Shure SM7B. Here it is. Oh, yeah. For low price of $359. Oh, hits, right? That's like, I fart out that kind of money.
Well, Phil, that's like fucking tush. That's basically, if you want to fucking hit both your goals that day, that's effectively it. That's what I'm saying. Phil does not feel comfortable, it seems, actually spending the money that's given to him to make his business better. It took until 2024 to genuinely convince Phil Burnell to spend the fucking ridiculous amount of money he gets given to him to upgrade his business. Like, why did it take until 2024 for that to fucking happen? Was it because of peer pressure from Kino Casino? Perhaps. I would argue the Kino Casino eyes on him made him feel a bit more ashamed of still having this fucking busted ass setup. Plus with the fucking ridiculous amounts of fucking money he was given during that fucking time, he had no fucking reason to say no to actually fucking, for once, investing in his fucking business.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. Of course. $359. Limited time deal. Burger. Oh yeah, limited time deal my ass. I'm trying to see what it uses. Does it just use XLR cable? I mean, I'm probably not getting a $360 mic. That seems a bit excessive. But this is the kind that you would dangle from this boom arm and point directly at you.
Who fucking cares?
What's weird is I'm not sure it uses the XLR cable. It says XLR, but I'm not seeing it use an XLR cable. Oh, wait, I think it is. Is that it right there? It is. It uses XLR. It's just upside down. Okay. Because my whole setup would work. I would just need the new microphone. I don't know, $360 is a big ask. That's so expensive, man.
The person that wants to charge his audience $15,000 to have a viewer's choice event after 100 streams of the goals being hit is saying that $360 to have a better microphone is too much.
Damn, they even sell one that has the built-in preamp. See, I have the preamp, the Scarlett over here. That's what I've used for a decade, and my preamp is fine. But damn, it has one with a built-in preamp for only $450. Oh, what a steal! Lexomar says it's cutting out my voice when I move away. So let's test this. So when I'm talking over here, you can't hear me. When I'm talking here and here, you can hear me. But when I'm talking over here, you can't hear me.
Oh, no, Phil, it's about, so we can still hear you, but there's an obvious massive drop in audio quality because you're not facing the fucking microphone. So even though you can be fucking heard, there's a clear negative detriment to it. Ah, fuck off, Derek.
Ghost of Derek tipped £1. Darziak, when you're done with Mike, would you mind allowing me to have it, preferably unwashed as well?
Get the fuck out of here!
Derek, no. Your band, Darziak's band, the two you're a fucking band. Go fucking take your depraved fucking ways elsewhere. But thank you for the contribution. Let me add it to the bingo prize fund at least. Before you fucking get arrested. Thank you very much. Jesus Christ. Fucking dag. I thought you were gone.
So when I'm talking over here, you can't hear me. When I'm talking here and here, you can hear me. But when I'm talking over here, you can't hear me. That's typical. Pretty typical. Keep in mind, the microphone used to be here. So it would catch everything in a range, right? But the problem now is because I'm going to be gaming over here for PC gaming, I need to have the microphone in this vicinity.
So what you could do, Phil, and this is a big ask, Phil, I know, you could probably stop trying to fucking intentionally fucking sway yourself away from the microphone. Like, you move yourself away on a regular basis because you're not a professional. And you have no consideration for your audience whatsoever. So you could just stop doing that shit.
The Shure is what 99% of all big podcasters use. There's a lower end Shure MP7 that's $250 and a great choice for the price point. But this is definitely the kind that you can aim, that you aim directly at you. And it's definitely the more modern version of everything. Yeah. I would just have it go right here, and it would aim right there, and then the XLR would go there, yeah. Well, I'll think about it. I mean, that's super expensive. I don't know if I want to spend that much. That's quite expensive.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Maybe, like you said, there's a similar one that's a lot cheaper. I'll have to see. Simply the first choice for voice. I like how they... the first choice for voice. Oh, yeah. Lexamar says, we can still hear you when you're facing away, but it sounds muffled. So this is still an awesome upgrade, especially when you're gaming. Love the upgrades to your setup lately. Thank you. The cost of doing business. Well, no. Admittedly, here's the deal. I want to do all the upgrades before the end of the year. Anything that I buy right now is basically an end of the year tax write-off. So all these upgrades...
there it is. We have a tax. We have a mention of taxes, guys. But you have to do it before... You have to do it before Tuesday. It has to be done in December. This is why I'm buying as much as possible, as quick as fucking possible. Tax write-off season.
Upgrades I'm doing are all tax write-offs for the end of 2024. So it makes more sense to do them all before the end of December than to you know, hold off. So...
So Phil buys... Hold on, I have a question. This might be a bit complicated to try and explain. He buys a lot of things. Oh, hold on. Darziak. I thought the fucking FBI got you. Oh, god damn it. No.
Darziak the Dragon Lover tipped £1. No, Derek. I will mount it on my wall after Phil is done using it on me. Go back to your white van and chase after children. You see you, the rest of this became a tirade about Bad Dragon and the deals you get on the site. Jesus needs to execute this person.
How do I mute this motherfucker? Mute you and mute you. Shut the fuck up. How do I mute this motherfucker? Mute you and mute you. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I thought I'd do something different than the FBI. I just thought I'd use Phil trying to fucking mute this fuckers. Darziak. Jesus, man. Oh, God. Yeah, I think Jesus has given up and trying to fucking save him, and he's fucking passed it on to fucking Buddha or something. Right, what was I saying? What was this? Okay. Right, thank you very much for your tip. I've the bingo prize fund has been updated as well. Thank you very much for that. Okay. Back to what Phil was saying about trying to buy all this shit before the end of December. I want to explain this as best as I can because I don't want to fucking butcher it. Phil buys a lot of things sometimes for his business. And he buys multiple of the same thing. For example, he's bought multiple boom mic arms, and before that he bought multiple capture cards, and so on and so on. Phil returns some of these products, doesn't he? Like, he'll buy them, but then he won't have use for some of them, so he'll return them to Amazon and get his money back. However, Phil would still technically have a receipt for when he bought it originally. Does that mean that he's fucking including things for his tax write-offs for his business that he doesn't need to use anymore? You get what I'm saying? Like, Phil will technically have receipts having, you know, shown him buying multiple boom mic arms and multiple capture cards and all that shit as well, even though he would have returned some of them because he doesn't need all of them. But is he going to try and pass it off still as a business expense because he didn't buy it in the first place, even though he got refunded for it? Roadside Phil says that's tax fraud if he does that. I mean, I don't know. It wouldn't be the first time he's fucking done tax fraud. I'm just saying he's done it before, and he probably feels unstoppable and invincible when it comes to these things. He got away with it one time. Why wouldn't he get away with it again?
So, I might do it. We'll see. I'll think about it. No, we're not. Could everyone shut up about RGB? People are just being stupid. Everything has to be RGB. No, it doesn't. They do. They have. I'm not even kidding you. They have RGB boom arms. RGB.
Well, you're telling other people to shut up about RGB when you're fucking going crazy showing it all to your audience on a fucking regular basis. If somebody, I don't want to make this happen artificially. I mean, I was going to say if somebody asks me in this chat about RGB paper plates, would get like a fucking insta full house, but I don't want somebody. I don't want that to happen because somebody might just fucking. A detractor might then go and ask. You know what I mean? Like, I would love it if fucking. Jesus. Basically, I don't want to cheat bingo. I would love it if somebody asked them about RGB paper plates, just for a fucking lecture or fucking animation. But nah, I feel like if I fucking make that a bingo thing, then it would feel like cheating.
Boom arms. Who the hell's gonna see the RGBs on that? The idea of a boom arm is to keep them off the camera. That's why you have the boom arm. So everything's off camera. Why would you want an RGB boom arm? Right? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's just silly.
Well, your gaming PC is off screen most of the time, but that's got tons of RGBs in it, and you're always promoting it.
Mount the mic upside down. It's too high right now.
Hold on. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I wasn't sure, but I mean, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. It won't be too far away here. I know exactly what you're talking. There they are. Look at this shit. DSP, literal behind the scenes view of the literal inspired RGB paper plate. Check out his real life RGB paper plate in all its glory in my 1000 subscriber special on YouTube, link below. This is the behind the scenes of it. Look at this fucking shit. It's like a fucking, like, you know, sending a spaceship to the fucking moon or something. Look at all these fucking wires. The fuck? Right, that's the behind the scenes of the RGB. Let's see. So that's the behind the scenes. Let's see what it looks like on YouTube.
My god, this is perfect.
Heyo, DSP Projecting here. First off, let me thank each and every one of my subscribers. I would never have hit 1K without yous, and to Broside Phil for giving me that final push with his community post. He gave a complete stranger a really cool early Christmas surprise, and stuff like that is what makes this community so great. Hilarious content backed up by robust and meaningful actions. When I hit 1K, I knew I wanted to make a special video, but couldn't come up with anything that I felt displayed how grateful I truly was. Then, I had an idea. What if I were to steal Lechero's idea and disguise it as my own content? Delightfully devilish, DSP Projecting. The second I saw the RGB paper plates bit, I knew I had to rip it off. Let's be honest, like 50% of my shtick is like calling DSP paper plates Brunel, so this was right up my alley. Clearly, since I have this channel, I am obsessed with DSP, so I thought, what would DSP do? Make YouTube content about a grown man using paper plates and playing with lights. Because I want to thank you, and it's Christmas Eve, I will spare you a DSP clip, for now at least, and get right to the point. Using my coding prowess you can see on screen, and a microcontroller, I did the same exact thing Lechero already did and brought RGB paper plates to the detractor sphere. Behold, the intersection of DSP's two greatest obsessions. I got home from work and made it a reality.
It's beautiful.
While I was breathing in a bit of solder fumes, Raw Phil was on in the background, and an absolute legend coincidentally got him ranting about RGB paper plates too.
Am I going to have RGB paper plates tomorrow? Yes. In fact, our entire meal will consist of edible RGBs. The spiral ham actually is a spiraling RGB that goes around the ham as you cook it. It's pretty amazing.
Thank you, Review RGB USA Real. I have no idea how you were spared a ban. But once again, he goes to the extreme. He knows you can't eat RGB, but that's his coat. He wishes he had RGB paper plates, while hiding behind that sad excuse of a joke. Unlike DSP Projecting doesn't wish, he takes action. I made Phil's dream our reality. Once again, thank you for helping me get the 1K. It took every like and comment, but you did it. And feel free to do it again on this video. I wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Your true gift is that you're not Phil. And the rest of this video, which is just an RGB paper plate style Yule log situation for you to enjoy with your families, cats and horses. Deuces.
Jesus, man. You know what? You know what? I'm not subscribed yet. I'm subscribed now. This is meaningful. This is super meaningful. Super meaningful. I'll have you like as well. Big ups to him for that. And well done to him for getting 1,000 subs. I had nothing else to say. You know, I'm all about trying to promote our YouTubers if I can, especially with the tractors. You know, we got Lord Diaz to 1,000 subs the other day, which was fantastic. I had nothing to do with this and that, but Broside Phil got a shout out, you know, so I assume Broside Phil certainly, you know, done their part to try and help DSP projecting to get to 1,000 subs. So big up to Broside Phil for promoting DSP projecting in that regard, and I'll do a bit as well to try and get him a bit of promotion as well. There was a video I made a while back where I said go make a channel, and he says it was because of that I started. That's fantastic. That's fantastic stuff indeed. So what do I sign here? Let's see. Can we get a link to his channel here? Probably a link address. Look what he has made. He made an RGB paper plate. Subscribe to him now. Link is in the chat. If that is not worth a sub, I don't know what is, man. Looks beautiful. It's a glorious paper plate. It goes round in patterns and circles and that. Jesus Christ, so good. Okay, I need to stop watching. I need to stop watching. It's too hypnotic. It's too hypnotic. When you get back to bingo. I've got work in the morning. I can't. I'm stalling. Like, I'm behind Phil today by like over an hour. I'm working tomorrow. I'm up early. Right, we need to crack on with bingo, guys. Name of distractions. Name of derailing. But yeah, but I like that derail. That was a good derail. That was a meaningful derail.
You mean spin it upside down? I could. Let me see.
Please break it.
Now, that's gonna screw the cable up if I do that. I could do that,
Please
but
break
the cable
it.
would be screwed up. I wish I could rotate this rod, but the rod doesn't rotate.
Please break it.
See? Like. So I could do that. See that? You think that's better? I mean, it's better visually, perhaps, because the cable's not dangling now. So maybe visually that looks a little better. Now it's upside down, but I don't know how that affects the capturing of the audio.
If you're speaking into the same section, then it shouldn't.
Here. You can get it. See, there's so many ways you can maneuver it. That's why with the directional ones like the Shure that you said, you just point it and have it off camera and point it at you and it sounds better. This one you have to be talking to the front. So now I'm talking upside down to the mic and I don't know how that affects it. It won't affect the audio being upside down, no? Sounds the same? I can even do this. Now it's even more off camera. See that? Now it literally blends in with the background. You can't even really see it. But again, I don't know how it sounds.
Sounds awful.
The audio sounds upside down now. Well, that's fine. Just do a handstand and listen to the podcast back. It'll sound better. Wow. All right. Well, thank you for your suggestions here. I'll look into it. I'll try to figure out what I want to do here. The crazy thing about the Shure is the one that has the built-in preamp. So it's in the mic. Built-in preamp provides... Yeah, look. You can add auto gain and everything. I mean, I don't care. I don't even use the preamp, honestly. It just kind of sits there. It is true to reduce the amount of peripheral products. I wouldn't need the Scarlett anymore. The Focusrite Scarlett that I've been using for a year.
Who fucking cares?
But I'd have to configure it and get it working, which, honestly, I like that this one's already working, and if I get a new mic, I just plug it in XLR and it works. I don't have to mess with it, you know?
The best I've ever had. And I mean that. Like, every day I feel like it's the best day of my life.
Your life is nothing.
Actor says at this point it would be easier to just say, what doesn't have RGB nowadays? Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. You need RGB on anything, and it doesn't even make sense. Like, why would you want RGB on your mouse pad? You really want...
Excuse me? this little idiot. This little idiot. Hold on. I need to share what I got as a gift, as a present before. Hold on a second. Let me pull it up, guys. 2 seconds. 2 seconds, guys. Let me get a screenshot of this. So I took a picture the other day of my setup. Showing off one of my new presents I got. Actually, I'll throw it in the member Discord as well. Give me a second here. I'll throw this in the member Discord. The members can also see it on there as well. Also, I put it in the member Discord and it's easy enough just to click on it in there and just open up here. I have an RGB mouse pad. This is the screenshot I took the other day when Phil was doing his Christmas marathon stream. Yeah. It goes all rainbow colours, not, you know, so. Also the left hand side can charge your phone wirelessly. So just where the Stream Deck is right now, you can just put your phone there and it will charge wirelessly as well. But it's an RGB mouse pad. But Phil is mocking. So Phil is literally mocking my setup right now because I've got an RGB mouse pad. And well, it's not really a mouse pad, it's like a gaming pad. You know, it covers the entire, you know, it's like, it's got a Stream Deck in it, it's got a keyboard in it, it's got a mouse in it as well. And yeah, my keyboard is also a bit RGB. I got it in default, kind of light blue, whatever that color, but yeah. But he's gonna fucking have the audacity to mock me for having an RGB fucking mouse pad.
Doesn't even make sense. Like, why would you want RGB on your mouse pad? You really want RGB there in your face as you're trying to play, like blaring in your eyeballs, right? Like RGB on the boom mic arm. The idea of the boom mic arm is to have it off camera. That's what you have the boom mic for. Why else would you have the arm? It's a, well, you know, the whole idea is it doesn't block your camera shot. It maneuvers the mic better in a place where it doesn't affect you. Why the holy hell would you want RGBs on it? Anyway, and by the way, it's not really RGBs, it's LEDs, right? RGB and LED are different. LEDs are the more modern thing. Like, these are all LED lights. You know, it's funny because they call them RGBs, but they're really not. They're way more versatile than just RGB. But anyway, all right. So how does it sound? You think this sounds good? I'd say this is a pretty good setup for now. I actually do have, of course, again, I'm trying to compare all these. I have another one coming tomorrow. The other one that I have coming is a 3-arm system, not 3 arms, but 3 parts.
He has another boom mic arm coming tomorrow, apparently. Buying 2 wasn't enough, he's bought a 3rd one. A 3rd one.
Sounds good? I'd say this is a pretty good setup for now. I actually do have, of course, again, I'm trying to compare all these. I have another one coming tomorrow. The other one that I have coming is a 3-arm system, not 3 arms, but 3 parts to the arm. This is a 2-arm system, which is good. It goes high, as you can see. Oh, that's actually really good how it stays off camera. Look at that. But there's a 3-arm system that I'm going to try. Or I keep saying 3-arm, 3-part system. The 3-part system, I think, goes even higher. So I'd be able to actually, like, arch it higher up and go down at the angle. So we'll see. It's coming tomorrow, and if it's not good, I'm just going to return.
You know what? I'm counting this as hand drafts. Fuck it.
Burger. That's the thing. The good thing is I can easily test these products out, and if they're not good, I can return them. That's what the whole system is meant to do, you know? So we'll see. And thank you for the recommendation. I don't know if I want to drop that much money on a microphone, quite frankly. Burger. Super Bonjon says there's also a company called Electro Voice. They do RE320 or 20. They're more expensive than the Shure MV7, but give a very nice sound. I'll look into it.
Is it just me, or is he going to look quieter compared to the start? Because of where the microphone is, maybe. I'm going to boost the volume.
I'll look into it tonight. Because some of these, it looks like if I order them, I can have them by Saturday. In which case, then starting next week, we could test them out, you know? I'll look into it. Oh, this is just, again, this is not a name brand. What is this called? Inno Gear or something like that? There's like a zillion brands of boom arm on Amazon. You can't tell what's good, so I bought 2. One of them was terrible. And then this one is good. The arm quality is good, but the clamp it came with was trash. So I had to use the clamp from the one brand and the arm from the other brand in order to make this thing work. Well, it's funny enough, you know, when I bought my setup 10 years ago, it was good stuff. Like this Focusrite Scarlett was known as one of the highest rated preamps. And this microphone, I mean, this wasn't top of the line, but this microphone was known to be one of the better microphones for what I was doing. You know, in 10 years, everything changed. Everyone became a podcaster. Everyone became a streamer. Everyone started using new equipment. And now it's all different, right? If I move it there, now you can see the tree, but now it's not as angled. So it probably doesn't sound as good. It's further to the right. See, right now it sounds good, right? But when I watch this. Now I bet it sounds way better, right? But that's the thing. You need it like in your face, and then it sounds great. If it's right in the face, it sounds better. You get more bass, right? But now it's in the shop. So it's like, there's your trade-off. What do you want? Do you want it in the shop? It still looks good if I use the effects, you know? I don't know how to trust you guys. Well, just listen to this. Ruben says that's...
Wait. I don't know if I should trust you guys. He's asking his audience for help. And when I give him feedback, he's like, I don't know if I should trust you guys.
You know? I don't know how to trust you guys because... Well, just listen to this. Ruben says that's way better. Average says it sounds the same. Diamond says right, and he's agreeing with me that it sounds better. So everyone disagrees. Some people say, oh yeah, it's much better. Others like it's the same.
Who fucking cares?
No, I'm not claiming any free games on the Epic Store because anything that's free, I probably already played or I'm not interested in. They're not going to be giving away blockbuster games I didn't play or anything. It does sound the same? So this sounds the same as when it was further up. Let's test that again. This is live testing, okay? So this is close to me. All right, now I'm going to move it back up.
Make the bad man stop.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Nice shirt, 25 cents.
Okay, how does it sound now? Now it's almost completely off camera, as you can see. Does it sound exactly the same, or does it sound a little different? Kyle doesn't notice a difference. Mash Jabs, it sounds a little bit more crackly. Sounds far away, less low end. Less bass. Exactly right. That's 100% correct. That's what's going to happen with this style of mic. The closer it is to your mouth, the better it sounds when it comes to the deep tones of bass. That you've hit it on the head. It's going to sound fine looking like this. You know, in that position, it looks great. You can't even see it, right? Like invisible mic. Even here when I game, it won't affect. It's invisible mic. But you're not going to hear any bass in my voice at all. So that's the trade-off with this style of mic. If it's closer to me, it sounds better for bass, but it's on camera. If I have it up at an angle, it's, you know, it still sounds good, but there's no bass in my voice, but now you can't see it, which is excellent. Look at that, it blends completely into the background, right?
Who fucking cares?
Shaolin says, less bass, but not bad. Doesn't really need all the bass. The only way to get full quality, but also angled like this, is to buy the expensive mic. Like, if I buy the $360 Shure mic, it will angle well because it's directional. It'll aim at me. I'll be able to have it up here, and it'll still sound great. You'll still hear the bass and everything. So, I guess I'll look into it. Maybe I will get it, maybe I won't. I'll think.
Hang on. I've so far not gotten any pauses so far from his, you know, antics, but I can't ignore that one.
Still sound great. You'll still hear the bass and everything. So,
this one here, like this dumbass pose right here. Yeah, hold on. Let's see if I can get a good one here. There's things. Let's see. Please work out well. I don't know. Is this definitely a 1440p? It is. It still looks a bit blurry. Well, that worked out very well. That worked out tremendously, I think, if I do say so myself. Oh, let me throw this over here. Let me throw this into my member Discord. And, of course, my members can have fun with that particular image if they so choose to do so. Goodness me.
I guess I'll look into it. Maybe I will get it, maybe I won't. I'll think about it. Like I said, this is the last push for upgrades. This is the year-end stuff for me.
Give me your money.
After
Give me your
2025 hits, I don't want to be spending any more money on the setup. That's why I'm trying to get in everything. I got a wrist rest now for my keyboard over here. I actually have a pad coming for the table here because this is my new
give me your money.
PC desk.
Give me your money.
And I have a full pad. Instead of just getting a mouse pad, I got a pad for the whole top. So now I'm going to put everything down on it. It's going to be comfortable and padded and everything. That's coming. Oh yeah. One other upgrade. This is something I wanted to do for years, and I may finally be able to do it. I got 2 different mountable arms for this desk, for the webcam, and for the new lighting system. Now, I don't know if they're going to work because I don't know what the weight limit is on these things.
Wait. He got 2 movable, mountable arms. Wait, is he hoping... Wait, why? Why though? Wait. What's it button? Why?
And I may finally be able to do it. I got 2 different mountable arms for this desk, for the webcam, and for the new lighting system. Now,
so he wants to be able to... I don't understand why he needs that. He sits in the same spot all the time anyway, so why would why would the webcam need to fucking move about? The webcam moves anyway. The webcam can fucking follow you if you want it to, with AI, and you can fucking manually move it as well, in all sorts of fucking directions. As for the fucking lighting system, it's fine. I'm so confused. Like, that is like... apparently Phil's wanted this for years. He's saying he wanted to fucking get this sort of purchase for years. How? And why? And why and how? And goddamn how and why? Also, this pause wouldn't work too well because his hands are bloody. That's the thing. If we can get a shot here with his hands not as... like that might be better. You know, his hands aren't as bloody there. So that might work there. I don't know why am I wasting time? I've got work tomorrow. I'm up. Like, what time is it now? It's like, Jesus, man. I derail myself way too easily. Because I have the option. I could work from home tomorrow. That's a possibility. Tomorrow's gonna be a bastard though, that's the thing. I might be better off in the office. Just because it's gonna be quite a very busy day. Let me see if I can remove this little in-between thing from his fingers here. Come on, let this work it alright. That'll have to do, I guess. That will have to do. Let me throw that in the member Discord as well. Members can enjoy that to the heart's content. Jesus, man. Right, let's crack on with bingo.
I don't know if they're going to work because I don't know what the weight limit is on these things, and they're not clear. You read them, and it doesn't even tell you. Again, you order anything off of Amazon, you have no clue the quality you're getting. So I have one, it's a clippable arm that's a bendy arm, and I was going to put the webcam on that. And then I have another one that's a big clippable arm that's actually supposed to be sturdy and durable, and I wanted to get that one for the light. And if I can clip those onto this desk, I can get rid of every single tripod in the room. I would no longer have to have any tripods with legs sticking out.
That is why he wants his upgrade, Dennis. So, Jesus, man. So that's why he wants to fucking have these fucking things be there.
Tripping and everything. That's my #1 problem with my office setup, is that there's always been 100 tripods out. Right now I have 2, one for the camera, one for the light, and I had a third one for the mic. I just got rid of the one for the mic. So now my goal is to try to get rid of all of them, have everything on these arms that are attached to the desks. Then I have no trippable area at all. Everything would be nice and neat, open air, able to move around. The tripods are out of control, and I've had it for like that for 10 years. So, oh, I know. King Penguin says, you know, if you get a new mic, everyone's just going to complain about it. Oh, I'm well aware. Every single time I've changed anything or upgraded anything, everyone complains. Everyone complains. Right now, people are complaining about the lights. Oh, I don't like the lights. Why can't you just do one color? What's wrong with this? It's a nice flat, gradient between red and green. Oh, no, I don't like that. Getting adapters so you can mount the lights and camera on a single tripod. Then I might as well just buy a new tripod too, because here's the thing. All my equipment's old. The tripods I'm using are over a decade old. They're not great. The legs don't even work that well. That's why I'm looking to replace them too. Like, I don't want to buy new tripods. I don't really need tripods. I just need a way to mount these things to point at me. And the tripod is more for, like, you know, you're filming outdoors with a camera and you need angle and everything. And the truth is, for example, when I was unboxing these PCs and setting them up, it was hard for me to turn the camera around and show you because I was on a tripod. Now, if I get these onto maneuverable arms, I can easily, like, rotate the lighting around, rotate the camera around, and show you things in the room if I ever have unboxings and stuff like that.
Who fucking cares?
Can you just please get to the part where you told us about your Christmas story? We're bored of his megaphone talk.
So anyway, so I got a lot of stuff coming. Yeah, what do I have coming tomorrow? Tomorrow I have the pad for the top of the deck.
He's got a lot of stuff coming. Okay. What, guys? Prepare the shopping list of things.
So anyway, so I got a lot of stuff coming. Yeah, what do I have coming tomorrow? Tomorrow I have the pad for the top of the desk here, the 2 arms, one for the camera, one for the lighting. I don't know if they're gonna work. And I have the other new boom arm coming. That's supposed to be the 3-part instead of a 2-part. So all that I got coming tomorrow. Oh, and another kind of wrist rest as well that I wanted to try and see if it was any good. I have no clue if it's going to be any good, but I wanted to give it a shot. Because I'm trying to get the best, you know, most ergonomic, best feeling rests and everything, because I'm going to be PC gaming. You don't want your arms to be hurt, right? So that, and then, yeah, and so now I'll look at this mic today, and I'll make a decision if I want to get it or not. If I get it, that's going to be a big improvement from this 10-year-old mono mic. I don't know if that Shure is, but that's probably like top of the line, right? That Shure mic. That's probably like super high-end quality audio, you know, everything great. Yeah, Chicken Tender says your background. Well, listen, we'll get to that. That's what I mean. Like, that stuff we can worry about later. Right now, my background looks great with this frame, with whatever sign I have, and with my lighting. What you see over here is kind of negligible. Like, every month, I'll probably put a piece of art there or whatever. You know, it'll change a little bit. That's not that big of a deal. We can easily change that out later. You know, not a huge deal, I feel. James says, at least you're not using toilet seat headphones anymore. I have open air now. I can actually use the speakers on my TV, and they sound great, and you guys don't hear them, so that's good. See, that's another concern, too. If I get this Shure mic, it may be so sensitive that it's going to pick up the TV. Right now, with my microphone...
Then you can fucking adjust the filters to fucking make it not... Oh my god. This bitch is irritating me. That's the point of having these OBS audio filters. Fucking the bad man's annoying me. The bad man's annoying me. Like if I look at if I look at my own microphone filters I've got right now, like how would I fucking do that? Hold on 2 seconds here. If I click on so I have a whole bunch of things right now. Like I've got a compressor, I've got an expander, I've got noise suppression, I've got a limiter, I've got gain, I've got my noise gate as well. I've got all sorts of shit enabled to try and fine tune. I probably don't need as much as I've got, but the way I've got it is it's just the way it is, you know. And it's like I've tried to fine tune it as best as I can so it doesn't, you know, things like if I'm typing on the keyboard while I'm talking to you, I hope to not have you guys hear the keyboard, you know. Things like that, you know. It's just, and I fine-tuned it as best as I fucking could to try and make it as good as possible, you know. But that's what I'm saying. You mess with the filters, and you go as loud as you can, you go as quiet as you can to try and get a fucking fine balance and all that shit to it. And it's like, what the fuck, man? Diablo Order of Darkness is a huge news from Suriname. The former dictator Desi Bouters is not alive anymore right before Christmas he was found. He escaped jail from a year ago. He did super bad things in the 80s. I have no idea if that's a bit or if that's true. But big up to Suriname, I guess. And I hope you had an enjoyable Christmas.
Phone. It's a directional mic pointed just at me. So since it's pointed at me, the TV is coming from a different direction. It doesn't pick it up as bad. This Shure mic now might pick up the audio from the TV really badly. And now I got to mess a bunch with filters.
Yeah, that's your job. That is your job. Well, you are the content creator. It is your responsibility to make your stream sound as good as possible for your fucking audience. Yes, that would mean you would have to fucking put in a little bit extra effort to make the experience for your audience improved. He's actually complaining about fucking having to fucking do something for his audience.
Sure, Mike now might pick up the audio from the TV really badly. And now I got to mess a bunch with filters.
Lazy cunt.
Actually, Kyle, that's how it used to be. He says maybe the table's just with 2 black tablecloths. That's how it used to be. It used to be just like 2 black or 1 black, 1 green. And then we started changing it out. Like for Christmas, we would add the white for like snow. But then we ended up doing Philomania stuff this year, so I added the full Philomania thing there, you know.
Who fucking cares?
Yeah, Mr. Jizzle I am a PC gamer. Dude, he says, oh, wait, you're going to be a PC gamer now? Yeah, I am. I've had this PC since August. Now I have keyboard and mouse. I'm 100% gung-ho PC, unless it's on console only and there's a reason to play it on console. I'm a PC gamer now. Oh, see, the Shure mic will be the best. Like, if I buy the Shure mic, it'll be much better than this one. It's just a matter of getting it to work properly. Because I guarantee what'll happen is, day one, I'm going to turn a game on. Everyone's going to be like, oh, there's echo. The game is echoing. So I'm going to have to use a bunch of filters. That's all I can do. I'm going to have to turn on my filter. You know, my filters are on now, but probably tweak them, make it less sensitive. I'm sure that Shure mic is way more sensitive than this one. So I'll probably have to turn down the gain and everything, you know, the sensitivity stuff. Didn't I get an RGB mic a few months ago? This is a really cheap mic, Fifine or Fifine or whatever it's called. And I just bought it quick because I needed it to work with PlayStation. That's what I got. Yeah, and the stupid thing glows RGBs. I hate it. I don't want them, but you can't turn them off. By default, it has stupid RGBs glowing. P5 mic, yes. All right, well, we had our audio discussion. Right now, it seems like having the mic at a tall angle like this is working well visually. Question is, audio-wise, is it good enough? I'm curious. I'm sure people are watching the podcast back, and you're going to give me feedback, right? You're going to be like, oh, I liked it this way or that way. Let me know. But very strong consideration. I'm probably going to get a new mic. People now are saying, yeah, you know, these are the ones everyone's using. Maybe now is the time. Like I said, I have to do it now. Okay, so that it's tax right off the end of the year. You know, do it now rather than wait a whole year for it. So this is the time, probably today or tomorrow, get my last purchases in for the setup. And again, if it's something that I don't like or ends up not working, I can just easily return these things anyway. Yeah. Okay. No, that's how it works. When you're buying stuff, you know, it's a tax write-off. And I want to be able to get it in for the end of the year. Like, it would be stupid for me to wait till January. It doesn't make sense. They have it count for this year. A lot of businesses do this. They try to get everything in by the end of the year, so that way it counts for that year rather than the next. Okay. All right, well. I think we've done a long enough mic segment, haven't we? All right. A couple quick shout-outs. By the way, guys, I mean, here we are 45 minutes into the podcast. I haven't even mentioned anything yet, but look at our goals. At the beginning of this week, we were just at hitting...
Give me your money. Give me your money.
20 on Sunday, did we not? And now we're at 26 on Thursday, which is amazing. You know, thank you so much, guys. You allowed me to hit 5 goals during my Christmas marathon, and then we even hit the goal on Christmas Eve. So thank you. We're at 26. We're more than halfway to 30. Remember, at 30 is the next DSP tries it. And we're talking about Taco Bell with their chicken nuggets. Unless you guys have another idea, which I'd be open to. Like, maybe you know there's another fast food item that's been made available, or that would be more interesting. I'm down for that. But right now, it seems like the Taco Bell one is the one that people want. So let me know. But I mean, we're only 4 goals away. Today I'm doing 2 streams. Tomorrow I'm doing 2 streams. We could literally hit them all and have this done on Sunday. We could do DSP Tries It. Okay? Awesome. All right, I would love to do that on Sunday after the
Give me your money. Give me your money.
So please support the streams. Thank you in advance to anyone who does. Everything counts. Super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships on the YouTube side, subs and gift
5 in a row. That's concerning.
On the Kick side, and tips, which is across the board because they're through PayPal, which is third party. FYI, we are at month end for Kick. Kick cuts off basically what you raise via subs around the last 2 days of the month. So today and tomorrow are essentially the.
Oh, for God's sake, he's gonna fucking. He wants more. So he really wants the Kick guys to step up more than usual because the cut-off's almost here. Jesus Christ, man.
Last 2 days of the month for me on Kick. I would love to have a strong finish.
Give me your money.
So if you
Give
could,
me your money.
Subs and gifted subs on Kick.
Give me your money.
If you want to help out year-end support for the streams, please consider gifting some subs. We're way down on subs on Kick. You know, at one point I had something like 600-700 subs. We're down to 400 now.
Oh, it's my finger fucking slipped. We have 2 free spaces now.
So it would be great to get some more today. Thank you in advance to anyone who supports. On the YouTube side, we actually have seen an uptick of memberships because I got a bunch of gifted memberships over the last week, so thank you for that. So anything, really appreciate it. Let's get some support rolling, please, my friends. Let's hit that goal today and add another one for the goals hit counter. Hey, let's double it up and hit 2 or 3 goals today.
Give me your money.
Let's get to the Christmas segment, shall we? Okay.
My finger slipped.
So I received a $2 tip. Jamal says, if I bought you a bright RGB vest from Amazon, would you wear it? As a gimmick, as a silly thing, yes, I would. I would not be wearing it all the time, nor would I would not put it on every stream. You gotta understand that something like that might actually bother people. You know what I mean? Like, the RGBs behind me, they're adjustable. We can make them so that they're visible for everyone and not a problem. An RGB vest is probably so bright that it's gonna bother people. And quite frankly, I doubt that you'd find a great one either, right? Like, they're probably all cheap, right? So I would say, as a joke, sure, maybe I would, but it's not something that I would want to be doing on the regular. As you know, this year, all right, we phased out vests. We phased out glasses and hats. We phased out the silly goals. Every once in a while, someone asks for one, I throw one on.
Give me your money.
But we phased them out because they were kind of stupid. You know, the whole idea of the vest streak was a joke from 2010 that people just kept wanting to continue for years and years. Like, nah, we got to phase them out this year, and we did, thankfully. See, Kick Staff Greg says, maybe RGB vest for $1,000 in tips. No, maybe it would be like for a milestone, right? We had some kind of a support milestone. I throw the silly vest on. Or right, we raised a ton of money on one stream, and I put the vest on, right? It wouldn't be 1,000.
Give me your money.
Maybe like, I don't know,
Give me your money.
$500 insane stretch goal raised on one stream, put on the ridiculous vest, right? Something like that. But that way it's not every stream. I don't want to be putting it on every stream because that's going to bother people, including me. All right, I received a 666 tip. Did you check your mail today? No. It's the day after Christmas. I did not check my mail today. And if there's something in the mail that I don't recognize, it's going right in the trash. So, so better hope that there's nothing in the mail sent to me that I didn't ask for. Because as I've stated, sadly, as fun as that might sound, oh, you're a content creator and people want to send you stuff that you could like just have as like a gift or something for Christmas. Sadly, no, not possible. I have so many malicious people over the years who have done some pretty messed up stuff, sent me some messed up stuff. Anything that shows up at my house, I don't know what it is. I literally throw directly into the trash can, and I never think twice about it. It's the thing I need to do for the safety of my family. I know that sounds scary and weird, but it's just true. That's how I have to treat it.
Burger.
Really, really sad, but, you know, there are really sick-minded, malicious people out there. And so that's it. I just have to be safe. So, no, I didn't check my mail today. It's the day after Christmas. I don't even know if the mail probably isn't even delivered. If they even are delivering it today, who knows with the United States Postal Service. What if I threw away 100 grand? Well, number one, I don't know how anyone could have put 100 grand into the mail. You know how much money that would be like? Even if it was like $100 bills, it would be like a giant thing. Like, what are you talking about? Okay. All right. Well, folks, second half of the show. All right. I'd like to talk about Christmas. And then when we're done with that, very briefly talk about the schedule and my plans for the near future. Because I have a couple announcements to make in regards to timing and everything. As you know, there's certain things that have been on hold for a while that I'm planning on possibly bringing back. So I want to talk about that. But let's talk about Christmas. All right. So yesterday was Christmas. And I hope, once again, I hope that everyone out there had a great one, that you had a safe one, a fun one, good food, good friends, good family, whatever it could be. And I hope you got everything that you wanted for Christmas, right? People have been asking me over the last several weeks, Phil, what is it that you want most for Christmas? Well, is it money? No. Is it a bunch of, you know, valuables and goods?
Cares?
No. All I wanted was a really good day with my wife. Because this year has been a stressful year for us behind the scenes with a lot of stuff going on personally, you know, mentally, physically, stress, health, all kinds of stuff, okay? And all we want is some nice time together where we don't have to worry about things going wrong. We don't have to worry about these outside factors, but instead we could just be together, okay? And we got it yesterday. We did. All right, let me tell you about our day. So, you know, woke up in the morning and immediately wanted to have a nice breakfast together. So I went downstairs and made my coffee. And my wife, before we even made breakfast, she booted up Car Wash Simulator. and started playing the same stage that I had been playing on the Christmas Marathon. I told her about it, and she was like, oh, really? That's in there for free now? So she started playing those stages. I think first she did the ice rink. There was the ice rink stage, and then there's the Shanna's Workshop stage, right? So she had started doing the ice rink last night, and then she booted it up in the morning and started playing I think she finished the ice rink, and then she had started the Santa's Workshop. And then, because it's funny, because I was sitting there with my cup of coffee watching her play, and we're just relaxing. Jasper's awake, and we fed him breakfast, and we're playing with him a little bit. And she got caught up in it. She's like, oh, just one more spot, just one more spot. It's like, no, let's make breakfast. So we went and made breakfast, and it was good. We made turkey bacon.
Hold on. She's busy enjoying the game, and you're fucking just tapping your get-rid and foot behind her going, honey, it's breakfast time. Put down the fucking controller. Stop pretending to fucking watch things in a video game. It's time for my fucking brekkie.
Let's make breakfast. So,
no, what I'm saying, she's busy playing the fucking game, enjoying the fucking game, enjoying her fucking Christmas, and Phil's like, okay, it's time for you to fucking cook now, honey.
She got caught up in it.
No, he wasn't doing anything, right? He was just sitting in his arse drinking coffee while she's enjoying her fucking game. Why couldn't Phil have cooked breakfast? Phil's in charge. So Kat was in charge of dinner after all, Christmas fucking dinner. Phil could have fucking made breakfast for once.
She's like, oh, just one more spot, just one more spot. It's like, no, let's make breakfast. So we went and made breakfast, and it was good. We made turkey bacon, scrambled eggs, and Belgian waffles for breakfast. And
you know how to make all those things, Phil. So why could Kat not enjoy the game? And you could have made it for her.
Thing that I will say, as you probably noticed, all right, I've lost a good amount of weight. At one point, I was 240 pounds in my life. That's the heaviest I've ever been. You know, as my career as a YouTuber went on, I was always over 200. I was like 210, 215. In the last, couple of years, I've lost a lot of weight.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Changed my diet and my whole attitude about stuff. And I'm now down to around 195.
Why would I lie?
I imagine it's like breathing for you.
So, because I've changed it, I don't eat as much anymore. Like, even on days when you're like would gorge or whatever, I can't eat as much anymore. All right, so we made all this food. We made all this turkey bacon and these waffles and scrambled eggs. And I ate one piece of turkey bacon. I ate 2 Belgian waffles, and I had some scrambled eggs, and I was full. Even though, like I used to be the kind of guy, oh, it's Christmas morning, I'll gorge myself, and I'll just keep eating and eating. Can't even do it anymore. Like, you get to the point where your stomach doesn't want it anymore. You're like, you don't want to eat that much. So I didn't, I was like, this is good on me that now I've trained my body to not expect to be gorging constantly, and it doesn't even want that much food. It actually starts to feel upset if you're giving it too much food. So that was good. All right, so we had a good breakfast. The only bummer, okay, there was a bummer. We had bought a whole bunch of fruit from the grocery store on Saturday, which was my last day off, to have with the waffles. It all went bad. And it was in the refrigerator the whole time. We had bought bananas and strawberries because we wanted to have them, chop them up fresh and have them with our waffles, like fruit and waffles. They were all moldy and disgusting only a few days after having bought them, even though we refrigerated them. So it's kind of messed up. I didn't, I had to say it out here.
I mean, maybe your fridge isn't cold enough or something then? But you bought them on Saturday and you want them to last until, what, Wednesday? Why could you not have bought fruit sooner? Like, ask Kat to bring... Kat was working Christmas Eve. Could she not fucking nipped by a fucking shop on the way home Christmas Eve and just picked up some fruit?
I live on the West Coast. Everything's very lackadaisical. Very little discipline, very little caring about too much. Like, really, people out here are just, like, fucking up in the clouds. So I guarantee you, they're like, oh, who cares if this fruit's old? Just fucking put it out and have all these suckers buy it. Who cares if it's their Christmas celebrations and families are getting together to have good Christmas feasts? Let it all rot in a few days, right? Pretty screwed up. So we ended up throwing up all the fruit. And just having like waffles with a little bit of butter and that fake syrup. I didn't want it, but it's like, so we have. So we ended up having that fake syrup shit. Exactly. We didn't want to keep the bananas in the fridge, but we had to because they were already turning brown. We had had the bananas for one day and they were already turning brown. It's like, what the hell is this? So we put them in the fridge and then they just turned to mush.
Sounds like you bought some bad fucking fruit then. Like, maybe you should have fucking had more due diligence in the fruit you were picking.
So, outside of that though, breakfast was great. And the only other real complaint we have about the day was it was warm and very rainy. And it's been like this for many weeks here. Like,
oh, don't you fucking do... Phil loves the rain. Phil's preferred state of being for weather is when it's fucking rainy and not sunny. He prefers it when it's raining. Probably part of the fucking reason why I moved to fucking Seattle. It's kind of known for it, isn't it?
Many, many weeks of rain. We would have liked it to be a little colder so we could have had a white Christmas because there was enough precipitation. Good Lord, if it was colder, we would have had snow, which would have been beautiful for Christmas. But instead, it was just rain, rain, rain constantly. And because of that, it was just very soaking wet outside. We have animals that come by.
You weren't going to go out anyway. So literally, the weather outside would not have affected you in any way because you weren't going anywhere today. That in Christmas Day.
Birds and squirrels, and we put out nuts. We did. The squirrels are coming by. They were soaked from head to toe. Like drenched squirrels were coming by to get nuts in the morning. Like, oh my god, these poor squirrels.
They've got fur coats. They're fine.
But so then after we ate breakfast, You know, I watched my wife play some more Power Wash Simulator, which was nice. And then I played with Jasper a lot yesterday. Jasper, you know, he's excited because he doesn't usually get a day where both of us are with him. Usually it's either he's in the office with me while my wife is at work, or he's downstairs spending time with my wife while I'm working. He never really has time to spend with both of us together like that. So he was very excited. You know, we had his new toy that I told you about. His favorite toy is, we call it birthday streamers, but it's just because of the color. So what it is, it's a bunch of like streamers that are different colors.
Who fucking cares? Not nuts. But I didn't say it was sunny. We said it was rainy. Phil was complaining about the lack of snow in his area, so it was all fucking rainy, and it was warm. Phil wanted it to be colder. He wanted a white Christmas. No one mentioned the sun. No one mentioned it being sunny at all. Hope you're doing well though. Hope you enjoyed your Boxing Day. Of course, for Sunny, if Sunny's an Australian style the tractor, you know. So it's now the 27th for him. You know what I mean? Christmas is a long distant memory for him.
And some colored feathers, and they dangle from a line that attached like a little rod. So it's kind of like a little fishing pole, right? Like, oh, I'm fishing for kitties. I wiggle it around and he chases it all around. He loves this thing. He goes crazy for it. He pounces on it. He bites it. He jumps it. I looked it up. He jumped across the entire couch. He leapt over the top of the couch across the living room and grabbed it out of midair.
Who
he loves cares? It. So it was very fun. I played with him a lot over the course of the day. And, my wife and I had some relaxing drinks and stuff like that. You know, I had hot cocoa and stuff like that. So then eventually, we had to start making dinner. Dinner is very elaborate this year. Okay, for the first year ever. We've never done this before. We made a spiral ham, which was huge, 7-pound spiral ham. Now, there was no way we're eating 7 pounds of meat, so I actually cut it in half, and half of it we frozen to eat at a future date for a meal, and then the other half, which was about 3-4 pounds left, we cooked in the oven. But we had all these other things we did. So we did 2 kinds of potatoes, okay?
Remember, the plan for Christmas dinner was for Phil to stay the fuck out of the way, because Kat wanted to fucking take charge of it. So this whole we thing he keeps fucking spouting is bullshit, because Phil, by his own testimony, had nothing to do with the cooking of Christmas dinner. But for some fucking reason, though, he feels compelled to fucking involve himself in the fucking cooking of Christmas dinner. Like, I helped out a small part with Christmas dinner at my end. I peeled the potatoes as well and fucking mashed them afterwards. For the most part, though, I didn't have much else involvement with Christmas dinner. Like, we had a big beef joints, you know. So mashed potatoes, pigs in blankets. We had haggis bonbons for starter. It was fucking dynamite. I had these wee cheese camembert things as well for wee starter. It's fantastic. But so even though I was partially involved in the creation of Christmas dinner, and at least where I am, I did a small amount compared to other people. Peeling potatoes is easy, fucking mashed potatoes is easy. Yeah, But Phil though, his literal instruction, Phil's instruction, remember, was for him to stay out the fucking kitchen. You know? That was like, he told everyone that. He told everyone that, for fuck's sake. The cat has demanded Phil stays at the kitchen while she fucking deals with fucking Christmas dinner this year.
My wife made homemade mashed sweet potatoes, but then also made this new dish called cheesy gold potatoes. So the sweet potatoes, obviously very straightforward. What do? You chop them up, you boil them, mash them, and you add a bunch of ingredients. You know, your brown sugar.
I just love how he calls them homemade. Like, yeah, I also made homemade sweet mashed potatoes. You peel the spuds and then you fucking mash them after you fucking finish boiling them for a while. It's not a big deal, Phil.
Your cinnamon, your butter, etc. But as we're cutting the potatoes, one of them is not standard sweet potato. Like, I guess there's different kinds of sweet potatoes. I don't know. I'm not a freaking cook or an aficionado of this stuff. So we're cutting the first sweet potato and it's orange. We go to cut the second sweet potato, it's white. We're like, what? And we're looking at it, we're like, they look exactly the same from the outside. Like, no lie, until you cut into it, you can't tell the difference. So someone at the grocery store must have got them mixed up and put some of the white ones in the area where the orange ones were supposed to be. So I just happened to grab one. And I'm like, gee, I wonder now this is going to taste different. You know, it looks the same, just the color is different. Does that mean the flavor is different? So we ended up having like 2 giant orange potatoes and 1 yellow one, and we boiled them, we mashed them. When that's done, we work on the cheesy potatoes. So we got a whole bunch of these Yukon Gold potatoes, which we chopped into like 4ths, and then down again into smaller chunks after that. Boiled those up, but only for a little bit. The idea was to tenderize them. Then put them into a baking pan and put all kinds of seasoning and stuff. That's basically making this cheesy concoction. It included sour cream, green onions, a whole bunch of seasonings, some cheese, like shredded cheddar cheese and stuff like that. And then you roast them in the oven with that. So it turns them into this like homemade cheesy potatoes. And then we ended up having, what else? We had some stuffing. We had some cranberry sauce. So we had rolls. But again, as I told you, as I'm getting older now, I just can't eat as much. Like, I've cut down so much. So we ended up making this giant spread.
That is a good job. Cat's got a fucking appetite then, isn't it? Phil's appetite seems to have lain, but Cat seems to have grown 3 sizes that day.
And I didn't even have a roll. And I barely, okay, the spiral ham. Wow. To have a fresh roasted spiral ham on Christmas, that was amazing. I've never done it before. So all we did, it's already pre-cooked. You buy these spiral hams, they're pre-cooked already. But what you do is you put them into a roasting pan. and you roast it for like a half an hour. You take it out, and you make a glaze, and you pour this glaze on it, and you spread it out, and then you roast it for another half an hour. Oh my goodness.
Basically, it's idiot proof.
Any piece of that ham that had the outer portion tasted absolutely amazing. Like, oh, absolutely delicious. Now, even the inner parts of the ham still taste good. They're still juicy and tender and delicious, but obviously the part that has the glaze on is going to taste better than the others. So much meat. Absolutely ridiculous amounts of meat. So we ended up each having some of the meat. I mean, I would argue I probably ate maybe less than a third of a pound of the meat. Because that's the thing.
No, Phil said would argue.
Burger.
There we go. It's another bingo.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, put it this way. Christmas dinner. Maybe it's just me being a fat bastard, but Christmas dinner is usually the thing I look forward to. You know, family time and all that shit's nice as well, but Christmas dinner is usually a highlight for me. I fucking couldn't move after. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to fucking finish Christmas dinner. I was not sure if I was going to fucking be able to fucking manage it all. Managed to fucking get there in the end, could barely fucking move, and all of a sudden I was like, okay, after dinner was done, I was like, we've got to fucking go out. I was like, I can't move. But yeah, actually, it done me good though. The best thing you can fucking do after having a big fucking bunch of food, go out for a fucking walk. Made me feel fucking better anyway, but I ate well this Christmas.
Having some of the meat, I mean, I would argue I probably ate maybe less than a third of a pound of the meat. Because that's the thing, like, there's so many other things. I had that, I had the cheesy potatoes, the sweet potato mashed potatoes, the stuffing, and the cranberry sauce. I didn't even have a roll. And I just had one plate. I was completely and utterly stuffed. I couldn't go back to get seconds or nothing. Like, I just can't eat that kind of stuff anymore, too heavy. But we have an insane amount of leftover. Like, today, we're not cooking at all. It is 100% leftovers, just taking a little of everything and warming it up. And that's good because you don't want to have to cook the day after Christmas. That's the thing, like, the food yesterday was outstanding, but the problem is the cooking and the cleanup. It took, like, no lie, it took us, I think we started making dinner around 5:30, but we didn't eat until after 8, because that's how long it takes. You know, all that prep work, the baking, like, it was like 3 hours of cooking. And while we were doing that, we were watching.
Wait, you started cooking? Hold on, wait. You started preparing dinner? About 5? Is that because you fucking was a greedy bastard in the morning? So, remember, Phil ate a bunch of food in the fucking morning and ate himself full in the morning with turkey, bacon, and all that shit, you know? That is so dumb, in my opinion. I don't know about you guys, but most people seem to fucking start their cooking and preparation for Christmas dinner. It will start quite early, and you'll plan to have the food itself maybe around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Maybe you have it earlier than usual anyway. I can't speak for other people, but an 8 o'clock Christmas dinner is very fucking late. 8 o'clock is extremely fucking late. No, like, you need to fucking, you know, have time to eat it and digest it and enjoy it, and then you need time to fucking let the food coma kick in, have a nap or something, a tactical nap. I don't know. Eating like 5 o'clock's fucking normal as well, not shit as well. Jesus, man. What time did Phil start?
Eat until after 8, because that's how long it takes.
After 8 is insane to me.
You know, all that prep work, the baking, like, it was like 3 hours of cooking. And while we were doing that, we were watching Christmas specials. We watched Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas on DVD, and then we were listening to Christmas music after the fact. So we actually got to do some Christmas specials and stuff while we were doing the other stuff, which was fun. So we finished all that up, and at the end of the night, we ended up watching the Holiday Baking Challenge show. I guess it was from like Food Network or Cooking Network or whatever from like a million years ago. All those cooking shows are now on HBO Max.
Interesting number.
So if you have Max, you can watch all those kind of shows, and it's fun. You know, they're making cookies, they're making cakes, they're doing all this crazy kind of stuff. That's all holiday themed, really fun to watch. I'm just kind of relaxed, and had some more time with Jasper Kitty. So overall, 2 amazing meals. You know, a lot of relaxing time. I saw Kat play a lot of, you know, like Power Wash Simulator while we were listening to Christmas music. We watched the Christmas special. Got to play with Jasper Kitty a lot, you know. And the best part, nothing bad happened. Like, there's not even a thing I can think of yesterday. Did it rain a lot? Yeah, we would have liked the white Christmas. Big deal, right? But outside of that, nothing. I mean, the fruit was rotten, but everything was still fine. You know, it was a good one. Like, there's been some disaster Christmases. You remember a few years ago I told you about our disaster Christmas where we were making a roast, and we listened to this recipe.
No, Phil. You deviated from the recipe. The recipe requested you fucking use a certain amount of fucking wine. And you thought, that sounds like it's too much. We're not going to use that much. And then it dried up. Now, what's the retcon going to be?
Years ago I told you about our disaster Christmas where we were making a roast. And we listened to this recipe of how to make this roast. And the recipe was awful. So we ended up overcooking the roast way too much. It was dry and almost flavorless. The recipe was atrociously bad. So the roast was ruined. And then we were like, we don't really have dinner now. What do we do?
You ruined it. You ruined the roast, you dumb bastard, because you fucking didn't pay attention to the recipe.
And we tried calling places to see who was actually doing like food on Christmas. We had called a pizzeria, right? And of course it wasn't a real pizzeria. It was probably like Pizza Hut or something. And the teenager on the line laughed at us. We called the order. And the teenager laughed at us and put us on hold and never went back on the phone. Like, wow, what a nice fucking person on Christmas, right? We're desperate. We just need something to eat. And they won't even take our order.
They're working Christmas and they're hearing this fucking pathetic man-child explain how they fucking ignore the recipe so they ruined their own dinner. I would have done the exact same goddamn thing, Phil.
A bunch of dicks. Anyway, so anyway, you know, that's nothing like that. Everything went well, no disasters. Oh, one other thing, our neighbors weren't home. So because of that, it was kind of like having the neighborhood to ourselves. Like there was no noise, you know, like when you're...
I guess everyone else went to see their fucking beloved friends and family. Good job, Phil and Kat. Don't have to worry about that, eh?
Neighbors are home, especially during the holidays. Sometimes they have friends and family over and they make a lot of noise. You hear banging and everything. It was quiet. It was a quiet day all day. We kind of had the place to ourselves. No, you know, annoyances. Everything went well. The food was good. Relaxing day.
He stayed indoors the whole day. Like, Phil is celebrating the fact that his neighbour was fucked off, even though he didn't even leave his home.
I wish we could have more days like that. Like, really, if we could have, like, one day a month that's like that would be superb. But the problem is, usually on my day off, it's a day when I have to cram all my junk in. Go to the grocery store, or go to the dump, buy pet supplies, return items to the store, appointments for, like, you know, doctor or anything else. All has to be done on my one day off. And because of that, it's, like, you know, really stressful.
You create your own schedule, you dumb bastard. So fucking give yourself a fucking day off. And give yourself one day a fucking month to fucking day that, because you are your own fucking boss. You are the master of your own schedule.
My wife and I want to have another day off to ourselves soon. We're just not sure when. We have to try to figure out her schedule for the next couple of weeks. And once we do, it's
remember though, that Kat is usually off every single Saturday.
Very strong chance that in early January we may take a day off just for ourselves, rather than it being the day off where I run around and do errands. So I'll let you know if and when that happens. But you know, for now, business as usual. Me here full weeks, but probably for the next week or two until I figure out when the next day off will be. That'll be like a special day. Okay. Okay. All right. So that was our Christmas. I hope that you guys had a great one too. Many of you were already talking earlier in the chat about the things that you guys did, which is awesome. Now, let's quickly outline the schedule for the next week of what's going on. And I want to tell you about my year-end series, and I want to tell you about the politics show, okay? So, excuse me. In regards to the schedule, today, it is Call of Duty, and I'm really excited, all right, about Call of Duty, because we get to play it on keyboard and mouse, and now I actually have, like, a wrist rest and everything. So today's going to be an exciting full stream of Call of Duty, and we're going to see how it goes. I hope it goes well. I hope today ends up being super fun and exciting. I do well. I played the other night for the first time on keyboard and mouse in over a decade, and I did really well. Like, I was at the top of the leaderboards almost every single game.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Kicking ass, getting kill streaks. It really went well. So I'm looking forward to more of that today, and hopefully we can keep that up and, you know, get better and better at the game. I feel like, honestly, after now playing keyboard and mouse and seeing how maneuverable everything is with the mouse, I definitely see how the gamepad has held me back. Even the gamepad that had the special attachment and everything to make it more pro, this is just so much better, okay? So I can't wait. Let's see how well I do today. Maybe I can get my second ever chopper gunner. We'll see. Tonight, it's the continuation of Indiana Jones and the Great...
Oh, God, not the chopper gunner thing. He used... Oh, Jesus, man. What were the words he used? Hold on. There's a phrase that he actually fucking used about the chopper gunner. Hold on. And I tweeted about it as well. I tweeted about it. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? It wasn't that long ago. There's an actual quote here. Like, you know, I got a chopper gunner today. First time ever. Please support that. Those are Phil's words when he got a chopper gunner last time. I got a chopper gunner today. First time ever. Please support that. When he was begging desperately for fucking contributions. He actually said those fucking words.
Circle. We're now in Egypt, the second major area of the game. It's fun because we're exploring and different things are going on. We just
wait, what did I call Indiana Jones? Did I fucking call it the right name, or did I fucking use the wrong name?
So I can't wait. Let's see how well I do today. Maybe I can get my second ever chopper gunner. We'll see. Tonight, it's the continuation of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
We called it a Great Circle, not the Golden Circle. That's a fucking, that's a different thing altogether.
Now in Egypt, the second major area of the game. It's fun because we're exploring and different things are going on. We just got our new outfit that disguises yourself as like one of the people working on the archaeological dig. And we'll continue to explore and do stuff. And that should be a good chill time tonight on the late stream around 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. Tomorrow, major stream of Stalker 2. Finally, I get to play it again. I know I've not gotten to play Stalker 2 a lot. Some people have requested I play it more often. but there's not much I could really do about that since it's been so busy lately. I'll be playing it on keyboard and mouse. Now, one of my complaints about Stalker 2 is that the game is very difficult. Maybe if I can aim better and hit more accurately on keyboard and mouse, maybe it won't be as tough. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I'll actually get better shots off, headshots and stuff more often, and then it won't be a big deal that the guns don't do so much damage or whatever. You know, who knows? But we'll see tomorrow when I play. And then tomorrow night, the return of Friday Night Fights. Fighting games returning to DSP Gaming for the first time in several weeks. I'm not sure what to do. Some people want Street Fighter 6, and some people want the Marvel 2 collection. You know, a lot of people kind of hype for Marvel right now because Marvel Rivals is out. So I'm thinking about, I'm leaning towards the Marvel 2 collection, but I don't know if we're going to find enough comp. That's kind of a problem. You know, you want to play a fighting game, you want comp, but I don't know if we're going to have comp. We'll see. I think maybe we'll start with the Marvel collection and see if it works, and if it doesn't, then we switch to Street Fighter 6, okay? I'm off from streaming on Saturday. That's my normal day off where I'm going to run errands, grocery shopping, etc. When I come back on Sunday, it'll be Marvel Rivals on the day stream, and I'm very excited to play Marvel Rivals on mouse and keyboard. Reason being, I've had issues with accuracy. Trying to play it on pad, I found it very difficult to get accurate shots, especially with the sniper classes like Black Widow and Hawkeye. I think with keyboard and mouse, that's not going to be a problem. Plus, another major complaint I've had is when the melee characters get in your face, you can't really aim and hit them anymore. But if I'm on mouse, I should be able to zip around, like turn right around and hit them quick, which is something I haven't been able to do on the pad. So I actually feel like this is going to be dramatically improved performance on keyboard and mouse. We'll find out. Okay. Yes, when I say pad, I mean gamepad or controller, correct, as opposed to keyboard and mouse. And then Sunday night, the return of Microsoft Flight Sim. We didn't do it last week because I was trying keyboard and mouse out for the first time, but now we're actually going to do Flight Sim for our weekly session. Now, for the rest of next week, it's going to be gaming, okay? Alternating between, you know, day streams of, you know, some Indiana Jones, some Stalker 2, probably some Call of Duty. Night streams, probably going to be some chill indie games like Balatro again, maybe for a stream, or maybe we'll even try Killer Frequency, which we were going to try and never got a chance to. So maybe we'll do that this week. And, you know, it's going to be alternation of all the games I'm playing next week, but it's a solid week of gaming, okay? So, now let's talk about 2 things that are in the schedule that you need to know about, okay? Number 1, my year-end series, which I always do, all right, and I'm definitely going to do it. Aaron Tabor is recommending the EV RE20 mic. He says standard broadcasting mic that picks up almost no external noise. Okay. I'll look into all these tonight. What's up, Game Boy? Good to see you. I'll look into all these tonight. That Shure one, since everyone's recommending it, seems top of the line, but I'll look into it. Thank you for the recommendation. So, my year-end series. As of now, I am planning to do my year-end series the first full week of January.
Who fucking cares?
What is the first full week of January? Well, that would probably be between Sunday the 5th.
What do you mean the first full week of January? Like, why would you need to explain what the first full week of January is? Oh, guys, guess what? The first full week of January is basically fucking beginning the 6th onwards. Like, you know, Monday the 6th of January would technically be the start of the first full week of January. Because the previous Monday is Monday the 5th of December, which is not January. Oh. It's like, he needs to explain what the first full week of January is.
January. What is the first full week of January? Well, that would probably be between Sunday the 5th and Friday the 10th. Okay? So it's not going to be next week because I'm still wrapping up here. I'm trying to get, you know, the month-end stuff for me. You know, I want to change my setup over. I'm still working with this technical stuff. So because of that, I'd rather focus on that to end the year. Once we get into the new year, that first full week of January, I'm going to do my year-end series. This year, there's at least 2 Game of the Year awards and most disappointing games of the year countdowns. Okay? Likely they'll end up being night streams, maybe 1 stream, maybe 2, depends on how much time and work I have to put into it. Now, there's a possibility of a 3rd. All right? There's a post up on the community tab of this channel where I've asked people to nominate their favorite funny moments of all time in my history as a YouTuber.
Please. Oh wait, in Phil's history as a YouTuber? It's not for a year then, so you want people to nominate your most funniest ever moments ever. Let's see how that's doing, shall we? Let's go to his fucking community tab and see how it's doing. That's not a post, that's not a post, that's definitely not a fucking post. Where's the post? Where's your post, Phil, asking for your funniest ever moments to get nominated? It doesn't seem to exist. 8 days ago, 9 days ago. Metica, no, that's definitely not it. Where is this fucking community post? Does it not exist? I don't think it exists on DSP Gaming. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Did I go past it? I don't know where it is. Great Christmas marathon today. This is fucking boring shit. Where is the community post of him asking for nominations of his funniest moments? Or is it for members only? It might be something that's for members only, and normal people are not allowed to nominate things. Fucking, I have no idea. Maybe I'm missing it. Who fucking knows?
Now, there's a possibility of a 3rd. All right, there's a post up on the community tab of this channel where I've asked people to nominate their favorite funny moments of all time in my history as a YouTuber, okay? I don't think people are aware that I did this post because I did it kind of on the fly the other day. And and didn't really talk about it because I was busy with all the holiday festivities.
You done it on the fly the other day. Where the hell was it then? Like, bitch, where? You done it on the fly the other day. Like, where be you? Where be you? No, can't see. No, can't see there. No, that's just how in a fucking clip here. Is he sure he done it the other day? Is he sure he done it in DSP Gaming? It might be a members only thing. I can't see it anyway.
So if you respond to that post and you put up a link of your funniest moments from my history, I very well may do a chill stream one night where we just reminisce about the past and watch all these funny moments together and have a good time. All right, not necessarily they have to be ranked, but we can watch things that people have liked as funny moments from over the years. So I may or may not do that. It really depends on participation. If I get a bunch of participation and a lot of people nominate a lot of stuff, then we'll probably do a special stream of it. All right, if I don't get a lot of participation, then obviously I probably can't do a special stream of it, right? So let's see how many people participate in posting that up. All right, now, one other thing. DS Politics, as you know, I've had it on hold. I didn't do it last week. I'm not doing it this week. And I told you guys, well, politics will continue in 2025, all right? So I'm here to make a big announcement. In 25 days, Donald Trump will be sworn into office, excuse me, as the President of the United States, all right? So, DS Politics will return in January of 2025, either right before he gets sworn in or right after. So I'll take a look at the different news and everything that's going on in politics, and DS Politics will return to coincide with the swearing in of the new president. I feel like that's the best way to do it, because probably the biggest political news will be going on at that time, rather than me trying to do filler episodes of, oh, this is, you know, right now I have like 2 stories that I could talk about, all right? I actually was taking a look.
Please let Matt Gaetz be one of the stories. Please. I wonder if Phil's going to ignore all the drama surrounding Matt Gaetz. Or how you fucking say his fucking name.
Look at some of this stuff. And,
Is it Gates or Gats or whatever, man? I don't know. I don't know how you fucking say his surname. That creepy bastard.
Can't save for later. I'm not messing around with the cart here. Yeah. So 2 stories that I was looking at. Story number 1 is that there's someone running to be the new chair of the Democratic National Convention who's completely anti everything the Democrats have stood for in the last decade, citing that this is the reason why they can't even beat Donald Trump. I was like, whoa. Well, yeah, you're right. The Democrats are so off base with what the American people care about. That's why they can't beat Donald Trump. So I was like, that's an interesting story to learn about that person and, you know, what she's saying. And then
I seen that actually. Fucking Donald Trump threatening to fucking take back the Panama Canal. That'll fucking go well. And he wants to have, you know, carrying. You know, Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, that's fucking. That's just. I mean, a lot of also Trump's rhetoric has always been quite inflammatory, but he often never follows through these things. You know. He often never quite follows through with these sort of things. It's like his mouth will run, and then people fucking actually, with, you know, behind the scenes will tell him, actually we can't do that.
I don't know if you guys are aware of this. This is an interesting story. Okay, in Europe, the vast majority of countries in Europe are now no longer caring that Ukraine wins the war against Russia. In fact, most of them are saying we've had enough. This has lasted too long. We'd rather just have them both sides call a truce and stop fighting.
These are the 2 stories he's fucking picked out. These are the 2 stories he's identified as being worthwhile talking points. Not the creepy fucking guy, you know, Matt Gaetz, who's like found to have like paid a 17-year-old for sex and all that shit. Nothing like that. That's not newsworthy apparently. Why is that too close to home, Phil? I was like, somebody fucking trying to entice a 17-year-old girl to fucking do sexual favors for him. Is that a little bit too close to home, Phil Burnell?
Rather than being like, oh, we totally want them to win and beat Russia, they just don't care anymore. They've had enough. They basically have such fatigue over this war that they basically have kind of given up on seeing Ukraine winning.
Ukraine have not been winning though. It's like they've been trying to hold their ground to an extent, but they got blasted the fucking Christmas Day. Putin sent him a fucking Christmas present on Christmas Day, a whole bunch of fucking missiles, which is a wee bit of fucking, you know, not seasonal, you know, but yeah, it's fucking hell, man. Most people, shocking as it'll sound, most people would push for peace and not war. I'm sure the people most involved, you know, the Ukrainians and Russians are actually fucking involved in the conflict would pretty much love to have fucking peace. I'm certain of it, you know, at the very least, you know. But obviously the question is at what cost? You know, like, who wants to concede what? You know, Ukraine, is Ukraine going to have to accept that Russia will have some of their territory? Russia will be seen as like them trying to take their own territory, but it's a fucking, it's a bit of a convoluted fucking issue, you know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, there's no simple fucking solution to it all. But I just fucking think it's hilarious, so it feels like ignoring a lot of issues that are closer to home.
So anyway, that's what I mean. Like, those are some of the topics I could have covered on the politics show this week. Interesting topics, but is that enough to carry a 2+ hour politics show? Probably not. So I think what I'd like to do is wait. Let's wait until, you know, Trump is getting sworn into office, and at that point, you know, there's going to be an insane amount of politics to talk about, right? So let's give it some time to boil. Much like when you're cooking for Christmas, right? You don't want to rush it. You want to let it cook a little bit, roast, percolate, right? Let's let it go. And then when Trump becomes president, you know immediately there's going to be crazy media blitzes of news and stuff about him and all kinds of politics and stuff like that. So, yeah, so let's come back then to DS Politics. For the meantime, let's focus in on the year-end series. Let's focus in on gameplay. Let's focus in on that kind of stuff. And then we can get back to politics in late January, okay? I feel like it's going to be much better to hit the ground running when Trump is president than trying to do filler episodes now. In addition...
Yeah, better. That's what I was going to say. Like, Putin's idea of pieces taking over Ukraine, Romania, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, Poland, Moldova, Bulgaria, Armenia, Georgia, and all the stands. A lot of those countries, of course, used to belong to Russia. Like, that was part of the USSR, wasn't it? So Putin with his whole, what do you call it, you know, patriotism, nostalgia push, you know what I mean? They're trying to, like, reclaim, like, in his eyes anyway, in his mind, it's like lost land. Lost territory, which was taken off them before back in the fucking day. But which is what I mean. Oh, it's a fucking bizarre thing to cling on to. It'd be like the UK trying to fucking take back India. You know what I mean? Hey, we used to own that. Can we have it back? No, you can't. That shit's long gone.
We talked about how January is light on games, but not light on content for us because we got so many possibilities. For example, we could focus in and play a game like Killer Frequency. We could start up our first ever real playthrough of Dino Crisis. Or we could actually take a look at the FromSoft catalog, and particularly the Dark Souls trilogy, and play them on PC with the best versions, best graphics, and possible mods to have me play the absolute best versions of the games that I've never experienced before.
That's a good point as well, Dragonism. Those countries never belonged to the Soviet Union, and the Soviet Union invaded them and made them theirs. Yeah, that's it. Well, that is pretty much true for every kind of bit of land on the planet. You know what I mean? Like, wherever you go in the world, that's kind of how countries come to be. You know what I mean? You know, how do you think fucking America was formed? You know, a bunch of fucking English people went over there, you know what I mean? And hey, look at all this fucking land. What's all these Indians doing here? It's like, if the more way you fucking go, it's kind of most countries, most territories kind of start off in that situation where they're, you know, they'll be like, oh, some people were here before, but now we're here instead. I mean, not Israel and Palestine, that's certainly fucking a very hot topic right now. You know, that's certainly fucking something similar along those lines where it's like, yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just, it's a subject, there's a lot of subjects out here, which is it goes over Phil's head, essentially, because he hasn't got the fucking mental faculty to try and process all the various potential sides of it. Phil has a fucking politics show where he doesn't like to try and fucking push his fucking mental limitations into straining what fucking both sides might want. The whole point of Phil having a politics show is basically just to fucking spout off a bunch of things he's read online. Then fucking pretend to be offended by some things. You know, it's fucking dumb, it's crazy. It's like, is that sort of platform, that sort of content for Phil to create on the internet is wasted on Phil, you know. Yeah, he only reads what Elon X tells him. Exactly. Jesus, man. Scotland has always been the English, never invaded. Scotland's been invaded by quite a few times, you know, but yeah, we usually send them homeward to think again.
In a lot of the cases, I played far inferior versions of these games as my first-time experiences, and now it's time to see the absolute best. Also, as you know, we're at goal 26, right? So
give me your
there's a
money,
strong possibility that we'll be hitting goal 50. At goal 50, we're going to do a themed marathon per your nomination.
Give me your money.
So once we get close, once we start to maybe get like goal 40, I'll put up a thread by which you guys will start nominating. Hey, what kind of marathon do you want to see? Do you want to see a Rageathon? Do you want to see an Indies marathon? Do you want to see a themed marathon of a certain style of game? Maybe retro marathon where I play Mario or Mega Man or something like that. We'll get the ideas in, and we will do a marathon. All right, so that could very strongly happen in January as well. All right, so that's exciting too, right? So we got a lot going on. January is insanely light for new release games, but will be an incredibly fun month for us. It's going to be like a feeling of fresh new stuff. This new studio now used to its fullest. I'll be playing PC gaming at its highest capacity, keyboard and mouse, 1440p streaming and capture, better audio, right? Everything here will be improved. I'm very excited to hit the ground running this new year with all this new stuff going. So one final time.
Everything's improved apart from the fucking person doing the content. It's still the same old arsehole.
Thank you so much for an
Give me your
insanely
money,
awesome
give me your money.
2024. This has been one of the best years of content ever for me. You understand that? Rejuvenation of feeling of getting my confidence back, the positivity, knowing that I have people who like the content I'm putting out and want to support it to the point where I can continuously improve my content. And now you see I am reciprocating. Everything that you're giving me, I'm putting back into the setup and trying to make everything constantly better. All right?
You were complaining about a fucking $300 microphone, while also demanding your fans give you $15,000 to fucking do something special for 100 streams.
Thank you so much for that. Okay. I did miss a contribution. It was from Sonic My Shadow, who did a $5 super chat. So that's our first super chat of the day. Hold on. Wow, that was not on the home row keys at all.
By the way, we are 2 away. Yeah, 2. No, sorry. We are 3 away from a full house.
Jane says, does playing Stellar Blade and not liking it make you regret your decision to do a full playthrough when a goal is met? Regret it? No, because we already talked about it. I guess Sonic My Shadow, you probably weren't here on Christmas Eve, right? Or you didn't check out the Christmas Eve podcast. People don't want that as the goal anymore. They said, no, do not play Stellar Blade at 100 goals hit, because
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
no one's gonna like it. Like, basically, me playing it during Christmas completely turned everyone off from me playing it, which is funny, because I told everyone I had a feeling I wasn't gonna like it. I had a feeling this is how it was gonna turn out, but then people absolutely demanded that I play Stellar Blade on Christmas. So I said,
Why would I lie?
I imagine it's like breathing for you.
all right, I'll play it during the Christmas marathon, and you saw how it turned out. So now, what we determined is, at 100 goals hit, it's going to be the return of the viewer's choice event. People are going to nominate and vote for various different games, and they'll compete, and then whoever wins the nominations in the voting will be the playthrough that I do at 100. We haven't done a viewer's choice event in years, but previous viewer's choice events has allowed me to check out entire new franchises that I wasn't even aware existed. You know, for example, Danganronpa, Yakuza, Persona. Or it's allowed me to have really lengthy, epic fun playthroughs like Sonic 06, Skyrim, various Fallout games, and the like. So these viewer's choice playthroughs have been amazing. And I know that whatever you guys come up with will end up being great. So that's what you got to think about. And then when we get, again, much like I said, when we get close to 50, we'll start the nominations process for a marathon. When we get close to 100, we'll start the nominations process for whatever this big viewer's choice playthrough will be. Okay? No, Alfred, I don't hate the game. The point people just didn't, I don't want to reiterate. Guys, please watch the Christmas Eve Level 1 podcast. I don't want to completely repeat myself here today and be a broken record. In a nutshell, when I played it on Christmas, here's what I found. Okay? Well, during the Christmas event, I should say. Here's what I found. Graphics are outstanding. The game, is gorgeous to look at. Graphically on PS5 Pro, it runs amazing, correct? Story is pretty much bare bones non-existent. No one's playing it for the story. They're playing it for the flashy visuals, the combat, and the eye candy of the characters. Okay? Let's be honest here. But ultimately, the problem with Stellar Blade for me is that it's essentially exactly the same thing as Black Myth Wukong. Run around, fight generic enemies, mash combos, press dodge with a timed event, parry or time dodge, wash, rinse, repeat, charge up a special move, use it. Now.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Ira for the super chat, who says, people didn't want me playing Stellar Blade. When you poison the well so much that Kefka Palazzo would think it's too much, gee, I wonder why. Like, it's just like Phil spent the first 25 goals of his new fucking format promising his audience that at 100 fucking goals hit, he would play a full playthrough of Stellar Blade. And even then, Phil had made it clear he was not a fan of this game. Even then, Phil had said to everyone he wasn't, it wasn't wanting. It wasn't liking this fucking idea of the game. He made it clear he was probably going to hate it. But the fact of the matter is that he still made it a goal. So he would put himself through that for his audience's sake. It wasn't about fucking Phil liking the game. It was about Phil getting $15,000 off his audience over 100 different fucking goals being hit to play it for him as a reward. But a quarter of the way into that reward, Phil has pulled the rug out from under our feet and said, you know what, we're not doing that anymore. And now Phil's going to charge his audience $15,000 for him to nominate a game for him to potentially play for only 2 or 3 streams. Viewer's Choice has in the past saw Phil be given a whole bunch of fucking money for him to fucking try the game, to play it 2 or 3 times, and then fucking say, you know what, I'm not doing that again. So he is literally demanding $15,000 worth of money from his audience. to get all 100 goals hit. The actual possibility of him not playing the game after 2 or 3 streams. That is a genuine possibility, which is insane. And his fans are buying this, thinking he has a great reward. Thanks, Chief.
Press dodge with a timed event, parry or time dodge, wash, rinse, repeat, charge up in a special move, use it, now go back to your mashing combos again. It's the same game. Like, I'm not even kidding. I played, I was like, wow, it feels like Black Myth Wukong. The only difference is, it's linear. Like, Black Myth Wukong is an open map where you go around and you fight optional mini-bosses, and you kind of explore a lot, and honestly, the world's not that engaging, it's kind of boring. In this game, it's just linear, but it's the same fucking game. So, it's funny, because Stellar Blade came out before Black Myth Wukong.
Hey, Phil said fucking. That counts as fuck.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
Good stuff indeed. We're 2 away from a full house, ladies and gentlemen.
Wukong. So I don't know why people didn't call out Black Myth Wukong for kind of being the same game, because it really is. But yeah, like for me, it's just not great. Sorry, I don't, I'm not a huge fan of Bayonetta. I'm not a huge fan of Devil May Cry. I'll play them, and I have. If you haven't noticed, I skipped Bayonetta 3. I had no desire to play it. I did play Devil May Cry, what was it, 5 or 6? Whatever the one was, the last one, and I thought it was good, but I wasn't in love with it. I literally played through it once and said I never want to play this again, right? So now when these games come out, this style of game, I'm just not that interested. I mean, I gave Black Myth Wukong a shot, because everyone says, oh, it's like Dark Souls. It's not like Dark Souls. It's literally the same button mashing combo, timed dodge, parry, special move game. That's the whole game. There's nothing else to it. You run up to an enemy, you do your combo, you dodge, you do your combo, you dodge, you parry, special move, you've beaten it. Woohoo! It's just not fun. To me. To you, it might be. And if you like that, more power to you. You can, good on you. Play it, enjoy it. It's not for me. So the funny part was, after I played it on the Christmas Marathon, everyone's like, no, just don't play it then. Like, there's no point. What are you gonna do a whole playthrough of torture when, you're not gonna like it, and we're not gonna like seeing you play it. So forget it. So it's off the table. Now,
why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
We're doing viewer's choice. Snarf. What you're saying is so ridiculously nonsensical. Lies of P was the same, but you loved it. You're being contrarian. If you think Lies of P plays like Stellar Blade, you're actually mentally stunted. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. So he's not allowed to have his opinion, but you're allowed to have yours. His opinion was it Lies of P is a similar. So Phil demands respect for his opinions, but when someone gives Phil their opinion, he calls him mentally stunted. One more time.
Nonsensical. Lies of P was the same, but you loved it. You're being contrarian. If you think Lies of P plays like Stellar Blade, you're actually mentally stunted. I'm sorry. That's all I have to say. You actually are slow. And you would really, need to start thinking before you speak. It's not even the same genre of fucking game. They don't play the same. There's nothing similar between the two games. Lies of P is like Bloodborne 2. Weapons that transform and have special abilities and special combos and things that you build up in a gothic horror atmosphere with a great plot and everything. It's the complete polar opposite, and you're an idiot.
Didn't you only play Lies of P because it was free in Game Pass? Otherwise, you wouldn't have fucking gave that game a chance.
So now enjoy your ban because you are a fucking idiot. Okay.
Jesus Christ! He banned him! His opinion differed to Phil, so he must get banned.
Alright. So that's everything I have to talk about, guys. Today's Thursday, right? I was just gonna say, the landscapers are here today. Normally they'd be here, but it was Christmas yesterday, so it sounds like they're outside, so I'm gonna close the window. Give me a sec. Close the window here.
Who fucking cares?
What an absolutely irredeemable piece of shit. Please snort one more time, Phil. We need our free space.
Oh, okay. All right, so we have a little bit of extra time. Let's now open up the show to some Q&A. Let's do a little bit of chat before we adjourn and we get into Call of Duty for today. Again, guys, thank you for chilling.
Yep.
Thanks for enjoying the Return podcast. I hope now you're feeling good. I'm in a good mood for today. I'm excited for all the stuff we're about to do. Please support the streams. Right now we're off to a slow start, but that doesn't mean anything. We very well could pick up in a minute here, and that would be great. Again, for me, this is the year end for me. So right now, in the next couple of days, if I could have some great days on Kick, that would help me a ton. If you're watching on Kick, you're going to give some subs today or tomorrow to help out with the support. That would help me tremendously for the end of the year. So thanks in advance. And any contributions greatly appreciated. All right, it'd be great to get something on any direction here. So thank you. Okay, so let's see what people want to talk about. Soul Potato, how are you? Good morning. Good to see you here. Happy holidays.
That's why every time he begs, my finger slips and I end up smashing it a few extra times by mistake. Whoops, daisy. We're one away from a full house.
What am I going to play GTA 6 on when it comes out? Whatever it's available on. And from historical track record, when Rockstar puts out a new GTA, they only put it out on console. So I'm going to play it on PS5 Pro, right? Makes sense. If it were cross-platform and was actually coming out on PC the same exact day as PS5 Pro, I'd play it on PC. But I doubt that's going to happen. So it's going to be PS5 Pro. In fact, the viewer who donated the PS5 Pro to me this year outright told me that's likely the reason why they really wanted to give it to me. Because they want me to have the top-of-the-line console for when GTA 6 comes out. Outside of that,
why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
they did purchase Dragon Age Railguard for me. And as you know, we played it for like 10, 12 hours and everyone got bored and said never play it again, so I didn't. But yeah, that's pretty much the extent of it. It's going to be on there because that's going to be the best version available, right? What's up, X-Shooter? Happy holidays to you. Gabriel, how are you? Welcome. My afternoon's going great. Thanks for asking, Dark Souls Master. James says, Marvel Rivals got me into the comics again. Maybe it'll do it for you. Very doubtful. But now that I upgraded to Windows 11, my taskbar has a bunch of crap that's popping up. So I'm just going to turn off these widgets. I think then they'll go away. Let's find out. Yep, good. How annoying. These widgets were popping up in news and shit. Like, I don't want that on my taskbar. Get the hell out of here.
Who fucking
What did I think of Path of Exile 2? I thought that it played fine. I thought that the graphics were good. But it's Diablo. It's like old school Diablo. Now, I like old school Diablo. But literally when I played it, people were disengaged, said it wasn't very good, and barely supported. There was one person who came in at the end of the stream and threw a giant contribution to people that day, but it wasn't representative of the game being played. It was just someone wanted to be nice. So after having played it that once, I don't realistically see it really working. I mean, if I played it again, I'd be playing on keyboard and mouse, and not that it would play any better. It's the same game. I feel like that's the kind of game that's addictive and fun for the person to play, but not for people to watch. If you're known as a gamer who plays that kind of game, perhaps, but I don't think so. For me, I don't think it's going to work. What's up, King Michael? How are you? No, I did not look at a new boxing game, Undisputed. I'm not really into boxing. I'm not really into sports at all. No one's really even mentioned it to me until you just did. So I didn't even know of its existence. Yes, I think playing Call of Duty on keyboard and mouse is going to be amazing now that I'm going to get into it. I really do. I think it's going to be night and day, being able to get crazy quick shots and kills and everything. It's going to be pretty fun and exciting.
Nope.
Noble Time says it's terrible. Oh, yeah. Charles says, crazy how Phil is a level 100 setup, just missing the Shure mic now. I don't know. I don't know if you get it or not. It's very expensive. I don't know. Do you think that it's going to be worth it? Do you think that level of audio, will it really be that much of an improvement, do you feel? I don't know. I haven't had a new mic in a decade. I've loved having this mic. I think this mic is great. But I don't know how much of a change it would really be. Have a high-level mic now. Kyle, we've done viewer lobbies before in Street Fighter 6. I know that you're relatively newer to, watching my stuff. So, last year,
Let me explain to you why I don't give a shit about playing with my fucking loyal viewers and subjects.
Did a hell of a lot of Street Fighter 6, okay? After about 3-4 months of playing it, during the late summer, we did viewer lobbies, okay? And here's what happened. First week, everyone's excited, right? Everyone wants to see it. So I'm playing, and basically, for the most part, I'm kicking everyone's butt. There's maybe 1 or 2 people who joined the lobby who was decent, and we had a good set. For the most part, I'm just whooping everyone, all right? A lot of people wanted to see me beat up my trolls, and I did. Dumbass trolls joined the lobby, and pretty much all of them got fucking spanked, constantly.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Okay? So that was week 1. Week 2, all right, well, some different people joined. For the most part, I'm still winning almost every match. And, okay. Week 3, everyone's bored. Everyone's like, oh, he's doing this again? Why does he even do viewer lobbies? Why is he running from real competition? We know why. He joins the viewer lobby so he can beat up on people and look like he's good. If he would just play online and ranked, then we get to see him get beat up a lot, and that's really what we want. It doesn't make sense that he's doing these viewer lobbies. He's playing the same people, and he's just whooping them every week. I'm not kidding. So I think I did 4. I did 3 or 4. I can't remember exactly how many weeks we did it. But by the end of me doing them, everyone was already complaining and saying, oh, this is boring. This is a waste of time. Phil's running from the real challenge. He should just be playing ranked. And so, after hearing that feedback during the month, I stopped doing the viewer lobbies, and I started playing ranked, and that was it. And we never went back. And to be honest, the same exact thing would happen. Probably one lobby would be a bunch of trolls, all insulting names, disgusting things. So that's what they want to do. They just want to get attention. I would beat the shit out of all the trolls for the 1 week, and then after that, no one would care again. So that's why I don't care. There's no point in doing viewer lobbies. I've already done them. They didn't work.
Poor Jade still didn't get his match.
The EV RE20 and Shure SM7B are the top dogs in the space. They're both good choices, with each one having slightly different advantages. I love the RE20, and I've had for a few years. What are the advantages? Aaron sounds like he knows what he's talking about. What are the advantages and disadvantages? People were recommending the Shure to me. Like, for example, right now the problem with this mic, it's not the type of mic you can point. It's the type of mic that you have to talk to the front, which I think is called condenser mic. I'm not sure of cardioid condenser, but I have to have it facing me or it doesn't work. If I have it pointing another direction, it sounds very muffled and very, not good. Hence, I have to have it hanging like this, pointing towards me in order for it to work, okay? If I have the Shure, I know that's the one you can point towards you at the angle, and I'd have more ways to use it with a boom mic arm like this. And probably it would be better. Like people are saying, the Shure is really good. Apparently atmospheric noise, like hopefully it would, not take in noise from, say, the TV and stuff like that. I don't know. But here's my concern. With this mic right now, when it's pointed at me, you don't really hear the TV. If it gets too loud, you can't, and I do have some filters on it to stop that. For the most part, when it's pointed at me, you can't hear the TV. But it can't be too far away from me, right? If I get the Shure, Or this other one you're talking about as well, the EV RE20. I believe they're directional mics, right? So they can point at you, and so they can be further back. Maybe I can have it further back in an angle or something, so it's off camera. But my concern then is it going to pick up the TV? Like, I don't want to spend over $300 on a mic, try to use it, and everyone's like, dude, every time you boot up a game, it's mad echo, it sucks. Like, remember, the TV is openly playing audio in the room. I'm not wearing headphones, right? I don't want to wear headphones. I can't. If I start wearing headphones regularly again, I'm going to end up getting ear infections like I had many years ago. It has to be a whole open air environment. And it's working right now. With this microphone, I can play games.
Or, here's a crazy fucking idea, Phil. You could fucking bathe more often, and that way you wouldn't get many ear infections. How many of you guys wear headphones every day? I wear headphones every day. Whenever I use my own computer right now, whether it's fucking doing bingo or just fucking enjoying things online and watching things, I wear headphones. I wear headphones every day. I cannot remember the last time I got an ear infection. I think I was a small fucking child when I last had a fucking ear infection. It probably had nothing to do with fucking headphones. So Phil, here's an idea. If you don't like getting ear infections, maybe stop being such a disgusting little bastard. And fucking bathe more often. You dirty prick.
People aren't hearing much or any of an echo, so we gotta try to keep it that way. Two Hatchet says, would you ever react to the Wings and Boogie boxing match someday? What? Why would I do that? Why in the heck would I do that? Now, a fake boxing match between two guys who aren't athletes, and apparently was one of the worst things ever done? I don't know, man.
Yesterday was a really slow day for me on stream. I didn't make a lot of support.
The thing that, by the way, before it happened, I called out should have never happened because it was a joke. It wasn't meant to be serious to begin with. The biggest difference between the two is how they sound, different levels of bass. I think the SM7B is good at not picking up external noise, but I know that the RE20 is great for that.
Bruh.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to get. They're both XLRs, right? I know the Shure is.
So much dead air, man. So much dead air.
Aaron says he has things playing through his speakers and never picks up anything other than him talking. Okay. Charles says I've heard of Shure as being the gold standard of audio. Cool. All right, I'll have to look into it. What was the other one? EV RE20. Let me find that one too. I'll look at both. Oh Lord, that's even more expensive. Holy, dude, those are $500.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Dude, that's a $500 microphone, dude. I think I'm gonna, if I'm gonna get one, I think I'm gonna get the Shure. I don't think I'm dropping $500 on this thing. That is insane.
Person who requests $300 per day for his audience is fucking bricking himself at spending $500 to improve his fucking business.
Wow. You know what's really funny? So you type it in, right? And then the first thing they give you is a bunch of sponsored crappy mics, like the Fine and shit. They're all cheap, like $50. Yes, I'm searching for an incredibly high-end audiophile microphone. First thing you should give me is this low-end piece of crap, right? Super Bonchon says that's why I recommended the RE320 earlier. So the RE320 was down here. I just saw it. $290. So you're saying the RE320 is a similar mic to the Shure, and that's why they're in the kind of the same price range. Gotcha. Large diaphragm dynamic vocal microphone. Damn, they use it for a lot of things. They use it for like for bands, recording instruments and stuff too.
Bruh.
So, all right. So if I was gonna get it, it would either be this Electro Voice, which is $290, or the Shure, which is $360. Cool.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
All right. I'll look into them today. I'll try to figure it out if and what I want to do. Because I can still use them with the Focusrite Scarlett that I have here. Like, I don't need another preamp. This thing's been working great for me for 10 years and still works great.
I'll just fucking snort so I can end bingo, please. Just snort.
So. Aaron Tabor says maybe look at some YouTube videos. Maybe I will. I'll watch some videos that compare the sounds between the two. I think I will. Yeah, well, Super Bonchan says the $250 to $300 range is about the baseline for a good mic. A lot cheaper to just move your current mic closer. I mean, yes, but then it's the whole point again. Try this again. I swear people don't get it. They really, I could explain it till the cows come home. People still don't get it. All right. First time ever in my life, I had the opportunity to have a professional setup. Until now, really, it was always bootleg.
Come
it was
the
always
fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Oh, thank you very much to Dapper Dragon for gifting a membership to the channel, and congratulations to Dare Bear for receiving that membership. So that is very kind of you indeed, Dapper Dragon. Thank you very much for that. You know, so there we go. But that's good stuff indeed. That's our second membership we've had from today. Because we had 1 Minute Man become a member earlier on. I don't think it was a real 1 Minute Man. It was the 1 minute. It was a 1 Minute Man. That's all I know. Earlier on became a member. Chris Eismo says we've been here about 3 hours. He's talked about mics and money the entire time, pretty much, and Christmas. Christmas as well. Don't forget Christmas. But yeah, it's been rough. It has been so rough. Oh goodness me.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Oh fucking hell. Sonny has gifted 5 members to the channel. We've won. That's a full house. That's a free space, that's a full house. We're fucking free.
Burger. There
we go.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
So first of all, let me add that $10 to the bingo prize fund. We're now up to 564 buckaroos on that bingo prize fund. Congratulations to the following people who received a membership. Congratulations to Quasar953, X Machina Gamma, Ben Reviews Things, Eric K, and Crescent Cannon. So congratulations to you 5 for receiving the membership there, and make sure you thank Sonny for gifting you a membership if you just got one there. And of course, right earlier on as well, Dapper Dragon gifted a membership to Dare Bear. So Dare Bear, make sure you thank Dapper Dragon as well if you get a chance to. So good stuff indeed. So that's we've won bingo. I mean, we could have won bingo anyway with Phil begging some more, or Snort could have happened, whatever, or 100 likes, but no, it is good. I mean, this. We're sorry it took so long. Sonny, you got no. You never need to apologise. Sonny, don't worry about it. You never need to apologise. I'm just glad the suffering is over. You know what I mean? But you never need to apologise, Sonny. Jesus, that sounds awful. Hold on. Your account was hacked on Christmas Day. Fucking hell. That's not very Christmassy. Jesus Christ, man. It's fucking. It is so annoying when things like that happen, especially on Christmas. Like, our banks open on Christmas Day to deal with that. I imagine not usually. Fucking hell. Hopefully, I think you get it resolved, quickly and smoothly, whatever. I mean, but that's terrible. It fucking happened. They tried to get your iTunes cards from your Amazon account. Jesus, man, that's awful. We won bingo though, so thank God for fucking the suffering's over from that. Bingo has been won. Bingo's victorious. Oh yeah, I forgot to show off what I heard Phil got off Santa. It's a bit not safe for work. Yeah. Bit not safe for work, but I heard that's what Phil got for Christmas. I don't feel brave enough to read it out, so I'll just let you guys read it if you want to see for yourself. Yeah, that's what I heard though. That's what I heard Phil got off Santa. That's what I always wanted. It was the best Christmas ever. Jesus, man. But let's go to live DSP and see how he's doing, shall we? Because obviously he's a bit sad that he's only at what? He's only at $13. Boo-hoo. But that was an hour ago. An hour and 40 minutes ago. So we go to live DSP, let's see how he's doing. $16, wow.
The Jolly RGs are worthless because they're giving everyone all the rewards anyway. I remember my game glitched and I got all the rewards for no reason. So because of that, they're giving everyone all the rewards for this event.
I kind of want to see him play some gameplay with his, he's claiming he's an amazing player now because he's a mouse and keyboard and he's dominating the fucking games and leaderboards, whatever. We could go to the last game and see what happens. Like, we could check out the last few minutes of the last game, okay? So this is like the first 200 wins. He's losing right now by 14 kills. His team. Wait a second, this is normal speed, isn't it? This is normal speed because I went live. We need, no, hold on. 1.5. 1.5.
Watch your fire!
I don't know where they are now, so much for Sleeper Agent. Couldn't even find them.
So from this point on, Phil has done absolutely nothing of value. Well, he's not died. But he's not killed anyone either. He's been quite fucking useless. His teammates are doing pretty well though. His teammates have helped carry him back. They're back in contention.
Enemy UAV inbound.
What the fuck? I can't find anyone. I have no idea. I can't find anyone on the map. What the fuck? Of course, they magically dodged.
They fucking stepped to the fucking left and that was it.
That's a kill.
Well, finally done something. Hooray!
Hostile grenade!
Never mind.
Get serious, Crimson.
If you have something to say, you'd best say it.
Bill's killed 4 people in a row. Oh my. He must be playing some really blind players.
Okay.
The spirit of Super Blind Man is on the other team.
Assaulting group. 5 of them. Attack off. Requesting
I
recon
think he's killed 5 in a row. Isn't that a strong finish from Phil, to be fair? Although he's kind of camping and not really doing much use here.
Oh, come on. Oh, man. Well, I was doing all right.
Wait. Let me see that board. Let me see that leaderboard.
Oh, come on. Oh, man. Well, I was doing all right.
Here we go. Second bottom of the leaderboard. I was doing alright. Phil, you're doing fuck all. You know, you're doing quite fuck all here. You got a level 1 on your team at the rock bottom.
Right. I was doing alright.
Tomorrow you'll be running drills until you drop.
This is great.
Remember, Phil's narrative is he's dominating every fucking game, every fucking leaderboard. He's crushing everyone. Just battering everyone very easily.
I don't think I've won a certain game, a single game, have I? I don't think we've won a single game yet today.
Thank God you're on mouse and keyboard. Please let Phil getting killed be on the fucking best play cam.
I'm not playing poorly. I'm a positive kill death ratio every single game. I mean, the guy at 0.38 isn't helping us. What the fuck? 0.38.
He's having a go. He's having a go at the worst player in the team, and he's the second worst player in the team. He's blaming one guy on his team, despite him not carrying much weight either.
Good lord. A big losing streak.
Jesus Christ, man. So that's... Man, let's go live.
The Jolly RGs are kill.
This is live, DSP.
Eyes on hostile scrambler.
Bullshit. Complete and utter fucking bullshit. A 2-shot spray from maximum distance insta-kills me? Get the fuck out of here.
You probably got shot in the head, Phil.
Yo, it's absolutely stupidity. It's every single moment there's someone else flanking you and killing you.
He might quit this. Let's watch this match, then we're done, okay? His team are winning as well, no thanks to him. His team are winning.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
I thought I missed him for a second there. It took him so long to kill him.
What? Again, I hit them first, but I always go down. It's such a bad game.
Phil, you need to aim better. He is playing mouse and keyboard. You would never believe it though.
It's such a bad game. It's so poorly made.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
It's such a bad game. It's so poor.
Phil is playing so badly. Let's see if I can look at the instruction manual mid-war. Stealth and evasion tactics. It's like his hand is reaching out for it. Look at his wee hand there. Reaching out for the fucking tactics in the games. Like, how do you win war? What is the stealth and evasion bullshit you're talking about? Let me fucking brush up on this.
Poorly made.
Hostile care package inbound.
Okay, the person that Phil shouldn't have got that kill. Like, look at the start of this.
Care package inbound.
Look, Bill. Okay, let's just see here. He sees them, right? And so they're to the right-hand side. And Phil's like, oh, let me go over there. Doesn't start shooting yet. Still isn't shooting yet. Still not shooting yet. And then all of a sudden, it just jerks over to the fucking side of it. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Start shooting the rock. Start shooting that bit of rock there. Finally start shooting the person. And the guy he's shooting just seems to get a bit lost. Actually, God knows what happened. God knows.
How many bullets I had to hit him with? Of course, I go for the guy up there, so there's another one there, because they all spawn together in clusters.
That's generally how these games work. Well, you think you'd learn that by now.
Enemy UAV inbound.
Bringing in recon.
His team is still winning, by the way. 47-41, close game. And he's gone towards the enemy. Look at the map. Look at the map right there. There's an enemy to the left and outside or whatever it looks like, but there's an enemy in the building he's trying to get into as well. Dangerous.
Get a counter UAV in the air. SAM turret established.
Phil did not check his angles. He went and walked out of it looking to his left.
Sitrep, enemy AGR is online. Hostile counter UAV established above.
Okay, that was awful. That was awful. That was beyond awful. The guy is running up the stairs. Phil was trying to shoot at him. The guy's on the left-hand side running up the stairs, and Phil's like, I'm going to shoot to the far side of him instead. Thank God Phil's on keyboard and mouse so he can fucking aim his gun towards the guy on the stairs. I was like, oh shit, I can't shoot him anymore. I think I need to reload there. Well, maybe not. Maybe it wasn't a reload. Oh, Jesus, man. I was like, where did they go? I was like, is he about to get fucking Goomba stomped? Surprise, motherfucker. And he gets killed from the air. Let me run towards him so he can fucking easily assassinate me. There we fucking go. Let me offer you my skull to fucking land on. Thanks. Jesus Christ. Awful. Awful gameplay from Phil. You think I'm being a keyboard and mouse, he'd improve, but I guess not. Let's speed things up. Wait. We need to check as well. We need to check the scoreboard. That's Phil showed off. Phil's second on his team. Wow. Would you look at that, guys? He's second on his team. He had 19 eliminations, 12 deaths. Basically, he's not doing great. Man, this is 1.5 speed, remember, so it might be a bit janky.
Enemy RCXD detected.
Flash trap set.
Fall behind me. Nothing I can do about it.
You could have fucking checked behind you, check your six, or look at the map or something.
Fuck that stupid thing. Stuck, can't move.
Did he try and run up a ramp and miss the ramp?
Fuck that stupid thing.
Was he aiming for the ramp and missed it? This big, massive, wide-ass ramp.
Stuck, can't move.
How do you miss the ramp? But it's a huge fucking ramp.
Flash trap out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. The guy's not dead. Are you fucking kidding me? Why is the game so fucking bad? Now I spawn with a guy staring directly at me from the train top, murdering me instantly. Wow, what a great game. Right. Yeah, this is so terrible. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Why should I play? The moment that I spawn, someone's gonna be there shooting. The moment that I press spawn, the guy's already there hitting me. And they reward him like he's a good player. Dude, you lined up people like sitting ducks in front of this fucking scrub. This fucking shitty ass player.
Stop bending over in front of him then, Phil.
Sam turret established.
It's really sad how the game does this. It pretends like it's competitive when it's not. Fucking
He just tried to shoot his teammate. In fact, I think he... Hold on. I think there was an enemy that he avoided by sheer dumb luck here. There's an enemy that comes around the side here, I think. No, that's not an enemy. Hold on. That was me thinking Phil avoided death by sheer dumb luck, but nah.
It's really sad how the game does this.
And then he's trying to shoot his fucking teammate. Right there.
Pretends like it's competitive when it's not. It fucking cheats like crazy. Wait a minute. That was an...
Oh my god. It was right in front of him.
Cheats like crazy.
So, the enemy is on the bottom of the screen right there. The enemy is there. Right there. We're sliding away from Phil. Right there. The enemy is there. No blue marker on the radar. Clear an enemy. Then the red mark shows up in his scope. The wee red dot of doom. Then Phil's like, wait a second. This person's not an ally. And by that time, someone's behind Phil shooting his fucking dumbass. Oh my god. And look at the scores. Like, the game's almost over and Phil dies. Is that going to be the fucking the death it causes him to lose?
Wait a minute. That was an enemy, and another enemy spawned on him, so they basically...
It was because Phil could determine who's a fucking... Oh my god. Phil caused that defeat. Phil was a cause of that defeat.
Spawned on the two sides of me.
Oh no, wait. Look at the score. He went from second top to second bottom again. 20 eliminations, 18 deaths. Awful. Absolutely awful. Second, at least he's consistently shit. Second to last once again.
This fucking terrible. Yo, it's so bad. The gameplay elements are so bad.
Please.
Unreal.
Please let Phil be on the fucking kill cam. Yes! Phil was on the kill cam. It's a Raven. But Phil was the first one.
Unreal.
Here's Phil. Oh, look, there's somebody there I can try and kill. Oh wait, never mind. It's Phil twice! Hold on. That was the fucking thing that caused Phil to rage. Hold on. That was Phil twice. So Phil gets his arse kicked here, right? Gets shot to death there, doomed, okay? Phil skips a replay because he always skips a replay. So he spawns right there. And gets killed again.
It's just the usual bullshit. We're winning, we're dominating. All of a sudden, magically, our hits don't connect anymore. Our bullets have no effect, and then we magically lose. That's the fucking Activision way. What a shitty game. Again, every match, I'm doing well. I've had a positive kill death.
Excuse the fuck out of me? Phil, you're the reason you fucking lost. Your team lost that fucking game. You being blind as fuck, boy, was the reason you fucking couldn't win that game. The enemy was right in front of you, sliding along the fucking ground. You did not perceive them. You didn't fucking think to yourself, is that a friend or foe? Then when it was way too late, all of a sudden you said, oh wait a second, maybe I should start shooting towards him. But at that time, somebody had a fucking gun shoved up your arse and fucking played Kingdom Come.
Ratio literally every single match, but I can't do anything about it. I can't win if the game makes it so that your shit doesn't work. It literally makes you useless because your fucking bullets don't do anything. Then you spawn dead, spawn dead, spawn dead. Oh, you kill one guy, 7 guys come around the corner and insta-kill you because they all spawn together. Well, why don't we get that advantage? Right? What's up, Dad?
Well, in order to all spawn together, you need to all die together. You run off and do your own thing and die yourself.
Hands. Hope you had a good Christmas as well. Alright, well, let's split the part here. Guys, please support the stream.
Oh, here we go. Oh my god, okay. We're going to watch the little... This is the unrecorded segment. We'll watch the unrecorded segment and then we're going to fuck off.
This as well. Alright, well, let's split the part here. Guys, please support the stream. I've had about another hour, 40 minutes left. I don't know what the hell's going on. People had wanted me to do keyboard and mouse Call of Duty for the longest time. And now I'm doing it, and I'm actually doing well.
You know, you're doing fucking terrible. Why do you think you're doing... Just because you have a positive KD ratio does not mean you're doing well. Congratulations, you're killing people slightly more than you're fucking dying. You are barely fucking above the average mark for kill to death ratio. That's not doing well. I think most people, when they fucking play Call of Duty, can manage that sort of fucking achievement. When I played Call of Duty, that's how I usually fucking done. I was never that good at fucking Call of Duty. I was usually, I was like, if I killed people more than I fucking died myself, I'd think of that as, okay, it's like a acceptable round. I didn't fucking throw too hard.
I hope that you guys are enjoying, but I would ask if you support the stream, please do. As you can see, it's the least supported stream I've had in ages, and obviously I don't want that to happen today, the day after Christmas. The day when...
Oh my god, is he about to try and guilt from his audience the fact that it's after Christmas? Guys, how could you not give me money right after Christmas? How could you?
We're trying to have a strong month end here. Like I said, today on Kick is very important. Kick support right now would help a ton.
He just sits there, staring at chat, waiting for him to give him money. This is the unrecorded bit, remember? This is all unrecorded, just staring like a hawk at his chat. Where's my money, guys? Where's my fucking money? Give me my fucking money, guys. How dare you not
Very
give me
good. Glad to
money?
hear that, Dab Hands.
Start recording again, Phil? You gonna start recording?
Felix the Mate, how are you? Oh, okay. Alright, heading into the second hour here.
There we go, now he's fucking recording. The begment's over. The unrecorded begment. I just love how Phil's so ashamed to fucking do it. You know what the funny part is? This is going to sound like a bit of a weird fucking thing. You could probably get away with uploading his unrecorded begments onto your own channel, because Phil doesn't include that on his own content. Like, in theory, if somebody wanted to monetize Phil's unrecorded begs, they could, couldn't they? Because Phil does not include that in his uploaded content. It'd be a bit of a shit thing to do, a bit of a scummy fucking thing to do, but strictly speaking, because Phil doesn't upload that content, can he really claim it? You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I'll let someone else fucking think about the fucking repercussions of doing that. It's such a scummy thing to fucking do. It stops record. Guys, where's my fucking money? Anyway, guys, I'm so live DSP.
One's dying, right? So what it is, it's skill-based matchmaking, but they're
basically it's fucking making it because it's how he's dying all the time. Fuck it, who cares, guys? I'm gonna wrap things up here. I've been going for over 3.5 hours. I have work in the morning. I've got to get myself to work tomorrow. Or I might just work from home, I'm not sure. Guys, thank you very much for being here for some robust bingo antics and all that jazz. It is very much appreciated. Hope you all had fun. Hope you enjoyed your Christmas and all that jazz as well. Of course, between now and the end of the year, you know, it's just we still got a few more days of December, which means we've got a few more days of trying to get more full houses, trying to add to this bingo prize fund, which is just fucking getting bigger and bigger and bigger as time goes on. Remember, if you have not yet added your name to the community post, which is linked in the description of his live stream, date before the end of December. That way, you're in a chance of winning half of that bingo prize fund. So yeah, you got to be in it to win it, as the old saying goes, okay? But guys, I'm going to end things there and I'm going to wrap things up there. I'm going to end how it always end, by playing today's PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So you guys, until tomorrow, hope you all enjoy the rest of your Thursday. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Until then, have a good one. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money.
money.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.